Hare Krishna. Would you like to? Hare Krishna. Welcome all the devotees for the wonderful glorification session of the Guru Maharaj. We have the session. We start the session. Prabhupada, so would you like to say something? Shall we start now?
Yeah, bro.
Yes,
Just 1 minute.
yeah, sure.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. We'll begin the session of the glorification of His Holiness Bhakti Charu Swami Guru Maharaj. We welcome all the guests, dear devotees, those who kindly joined this glorification Glorification session. Today we are celebrating the 80th Vyas Puja ceremony of Srila Guru Maharaj. So, with the desire and instruction of His Holiness Bhakti Swami Maharaj, we are conducting this session. Where those devotees who could not able to come to Jain or those who are not able to join their local temple, so they all can come together here on the online platform and share the beautiful pastimes and the glories of Srila Guru Maharaj. So we'll begin the session with the prayers, and I will read a small section from the Vyas Puja offering of Srila Guru Maharaj. We'll begin the session. Om Gyanti Vrandashriyana Shalakya Chakshur Unmilitam Yena Dashmai Shri Guruve Namah. Namo Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Vishnaya Bhutale Srimati Bhakti Charu Swami Niti Namine Snigdha Cheta Shupranit Vagnam Charashaplatam Prabhupada Gato Pranam Tamid Bhakti Charu Gadam. Namo Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Vishnaya Bhutale Srimati Bhakti Vedanta Swami Niti Namine Namaste Saraswate Devi Gaurvani Pracharini Nirvisheshunyadi Pashyata Deshtarani Vancha Kalpataruhasya Kripa Sindhubhya Vicha Patitanam Pavnebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namah. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityanand Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shiva Shadi Gaur Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna. So this was the meaning of Vyas Puja written by Srila Guru Maharaj, a very famous excerpt about the meaning of Vyas Puja. Guru Maharaj wrote in 1981, and whatever times we read this beautiful article, every time we get a lot of inspiration about um, uh, the glories of the spiritual master. So Guru Maharaj wrote about both the aspect, the appearance and the disappearance of the spiritual master. So few lines from that book I will read, and then begin with the glorification session. We received few of the names, those who want to share, those who want to speak. So Tarun Kanti Prabhu will share that will one by one. We will hear from all of you. So Guru Maharaj write in that the meaning of Vyas Puja. What is the offering to the spiritual master? So he says that Tasmai Shri Guruve Namah. We offer our respectful obeisances to the lotus feet of that spiritual master. Our self-surrender unto him out of heartful gratitude is our spontaneous worship of his lotus feet. The spiritual master reveals transcendental knowledge within our hearts. Krishna's identity is revealed. His transcendental pastimes are revealed. His eternal relationship with his associates is revealed, and we get a sublime taste of absolute knowledge and eternal bliss. He guides us to the spiritual sky and satisfies the deepest longing of the soul. This causes our heart to melt in the fire of gratitude and compels us to surrender completely onto his lotus feet. This offering of self is spontaneous dedication, is the true worship of the spiritual master, the Vyas Puja. The spiritual master appears here simply out of Krishna's causeless mercy. The bona fide spiritual master becomes perceivable to our material senses simply to spiritualize our hearts, to become submerged in the ocean of transcendental bliss. He tells us, do not hesitate to depend on Krishna. Just surrender to him and he will give you everything you need. Yeah. By Krishna's arrangement, I appeared before you in my physical form and made you aware that my instructions are non-different from me. In my instructions, I am unchanging and eternal. That is where you will find me. If you love me, then come associate with my instructions. Embrace them with all sincerity and make them your very existence. If you want to worship me, then let this be the standard. I do not need the flowers that are offered without love. nor the food that is prepared without devotion. I want your very self as an offering, and that is how you worship the representative of Srila Vyasdeva. That is the meaning of Vyas Puja. Srila Bhakti Charu Swami Guru Maharaj ki jai, Srila Prabhupada ki jai. So this is the beautiful lines. You would have read it many times, and whatever times you read them, they are just like I was thinking about this. Guru Maharaj wrote it in 1981. And that was just the beginning only. Na Guru Maharaj, though externally he came to Krishna consciousness in 1977, he joined. But he is an eternal associate of Srila Prabhupada, Krishna. So this is a glorious day to celebrate the appearance of such a spiritual master. I will request Tarun Kanti Prabhu to kindly invite the devotees. They can share their heartfelt offerings to the Srila Guru Maharaj. So up to what time we will be going online? Till the devotee wants to speak.
Yeah, that is the point. We have decided till around 6 p.m. Since the duties depend on duties, then we
Yeah.
want to speak. We have
We are having
divided
a
slot around
we are having a
5.
grand celebration at Ujjain, and we are missing all of you, those who could not able to come due to any of the reasons. Yes, bro, please continue.
So we are planning to have the slot of around 5 to 10 minutes, depending on your glorification time. So we can go accordingly. So first we will be having Devashri Radhika Mataji. We'll hear from her. She is from Zurich. Whenever she used to be here, so Gurmaz used to hear from her the rest of the day. So thank you, Mataji, for joining and sharing the glorification. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Dandavat Pranam, Jai Srila Prabhupada, Jai Guru Maharaj. So I would just like to read my Vyasa Puja offering to Guru Maharaj, if you allow. My beloved and dear most Guru Maharaj, please accept my humble obeisances at your divine lotus feet. All glories to His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada, my most revered dear grandfather and grand spiritual master. All glories to Your Holiness. These past few mornings, I've been waking up with a deep sense of pain and longing, a pain of incompleteness. I remember sharing with Radha Sundari Devi a few days ago over a phone call. I wish Guru Maharaj was just here and could tell me what to do. As time is passing by, Guru Maharaj, I'm expected to make some big decisions in life on the strength of my own judgment and intelligence. I fear that I will be disillusioned and may not always make the right decisions, whether it is personal life decisions or decisions relating to my service as a lawyer for the regional ISKCON centers, or when caring for the devotees in the local community. Some big responsibilities have been coming my way, and I wish I could write to you or call you. There is often so much at stake, and I feel very nervous to make these big decisions without first checking with you. I've been trying to take shelter of seniors and take good counsel, but I still feel very nervous without hearing from you first. You were so personally involved in my life. You would just say, and I would do that. And now there is this vacuum which will never be filled. This is not to negate the boundless happiness in my heart, which is growing with time, as I align myself to your instructions to serve the devotees and Srila Prabhupada to the best of my abilities and with my sincerity. I am the happiest I've ever been, tasting the bliss that comes from living according to your words, despite my flawed attempts. But I miss the personal guidance that I had from you. I'm ashamed to admit this because you show up in my life and guide me, but I'm such a rascal that I still yearn for more, writing to you and hearing from you in person. Life will never be the same again after the changes that came about in 2020, being stimulated by your physical departure from this world. I desire to dive deeper into sadhana and seva because I know that I'm still floating on the surface and you will not be satisfied with me. but I need your help, Guru Maharaj. I'm so weak, and without seeing you every now and then, I feel scared that someday I will go back to my previous habits and never become steady in Krishna consciousness. There is so much purification that has to take place, and I do not want to become stagnant. As life is becoming busier and so many changes are happening, I fear that I would lose my priority of leading a life of service to you. How shall I ensure that I remain fixed on my goal? How shall I become your worthy disciple? Perhaps I know, but sometimes I'm drowning in lethargy. You have always pulled me out and showed me the way, and now I pray that you will reveal to me what kind of life I shall lead, how and what is my purpose. This year is the auspicious occasion of your 80th Vyasa Puja. I was reflecting on the Vyasa Puja in the past, when we could have your physical presence, and the Srila Prabhupada Memorial Festival that was your service of surrender and love towards Srila Prabhupada. This year in Zurich, by your blessings, we hope to have a grand celebration of the Srila Prabhupada Memorial Festival. I hope it will please you in your service to Srila Prabhupada. As God family, we are also cooking the Sunday feast at the Zurich temple at regular intervals for about 3 years now. This year, I also started the Sacred Tree Project, taking shelter of your instructions of devotee care and mentorship. There is so much to endeavor for in that direction. I'm also trying now to be a personal and warm-hearted leader and not just a manager to our devotees. It took me a long time to understand this, and I made many mistakes on the path. I realize how I failed to hear you properly, because if I did, my heart would be softer and good actions, words, character would naturally manifest. This year, we also made some significant progress with the ISKCON constitution, and in my service to European communities, I was able to also conclude some significant cases for the protection of our devotees and better administration for the Euro RGB. I was asked to take some serious responsibilities by your godbrothers in developing an adjudication system for Europe, as well as developing a vision for communication internationally. On an external level, the responsibilities and services are growing. And there are days I pause and ask myself, but am I internally transforming like Guru Maharaj would want me to? I'm not. Therefore, I desire to lead a life of full alignment, Guru Maharaj. I am so half-heartedly Krishna conscious that I can only call myself a pretender. Please help me bring an end to my pretense, because I feel very nervous that if I do not become genuine, I will not remember you or Srila Prabhupada at the time of my death. And like that, I would have wasted another human birth in self-aggrandizement. Please save me. Please allow me to make this life solely an offering of love and gratitude to your divine lotus feet. Your daughter, Devashri Radhika Devidas. Thank you very much.
Thank you for sharing so deep offering to Srila Guru Maharaj. So, yeah, we have Ramanand too, one of the very senior disciples of Srila Guru Maharaj. So we have scheduled it for later, but we request Fauji, if you are ready, can we have your offering now?
Hare Krishna. I'm
Hare
indeed not prepared for that, but anyway, I'll speak.
Sure. Thank you.
Namo Vishnu Krishna Prastaya Bhutale Shmate Bhakti Charu Swami Nama Snigacheta Supraneta Vagunam Charishapatam Prabhupada Gitapranam Nomi Bhakti Charu. Namo Vishnu Krishna Prastaya Bhutale Shmate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Pracharini Nirvishesha Shunnavad Pashtu Yadeshika. Recently, our Radhadesh temple president, he commented on the word Charan, and the lotus feet, and he was explaining that the root goes to Char. Char means also the moving, the character, and then that gave me a wonderful lead because that made me reflect on how Guru Maharaj has been moving through these difficult times after Srila Prabhupada left, and how he is moving amidst all this crisis. And he was so many times we heard that he was quoting Srila Prabhupada saying that after the great Acharya, after the Acharya leaves this world, there's bound to be trouble. Guru Maharaj was quoting that many, many, many times. And then how he has moved so wonderfully, also with great anxiety always, not to fall in that trap of this acharyaship, which all came down, and how Guru Maharaj did that so wonderfully. And of course, I remember how in the early days when Guru Maharaj used to come here, how his love for Srila Prabhupada bounced off into love for his god brothers. And how Guru Maharaj always would shower his love by just embracing them. And in the end, Guru Maharaj, he would embrace all of us. I would feel bad, like Guru Maharaj in the beginning, but that has become the hallmark of Guru Maharaj, that how he was doing or expressing his love, this embrace of Guru Maharaj, and how that created such an atmosphere. I mean, Guru Maharaj was a relief, a support, a motivation, inspiration for his god brothers. He managed to bring them together, to convince them to cooperate together, to find this joy, to connect with, serve Srila Prabhupada, and to push on the movement. They would respect Guru Maharaj. They would love him. Hey, the great sannyasis, I remember one of the last times Guru Maharaj was here in Radhadesh, Guru Maharaj was cooking, and sannyasis who were following a very strict diet, for their health and whatever, they would just simply give it up to come and taste the prasad that of Guru Maharaj's delicious cooking. And so in this way, Guru Maharaj created this very, very wonderful atmosphere in which the joy came out of Krishna consciousness, and which would empower everybody, and to push on with great joy. And that's what Guru Maharaj wanted. When it was not difficult to please Guru Maharaj. He would show it when he was pleased. It came out so obvious and so strongly. And so I remember that one of the last times I was in the physical presence of Guru Maharaj in Florida and Deland, and it was Ekadashi, and Guru Maharaj had gone for he had to go to another place, so he had gone by airplane, and he came back, and we were picking him up in Orlando in the evening, and then we're driving back, and Guru Maharaj is asking to the driver, another devotee, I don't remember his name, God brother, and he's asking, what did you do today? And then he explained that devotee did what he did. I was sitting in the back behind Guru Maharaj, and then Guru Maharaj was silent. And then a few minutes later, all of a sudden he said, and you, Ramananda, what did you do today? So I said, Guru Maharaj, I chanted 64 rounds today because it was Ekadashi, and also today happens to be Ekadashi. And Guru Maharaj was so pleased, just because I tried to chant 64 rounds on that day. So I'm trying to continue at least that in my service on Ekadashis. Actually, I still have a job, and I managed to get free on every Ekadashi. So I'm able to chant like that. And so one of these Ekadashis I'm chanting, not so, at least a few months ago, I'm chanting the 64 rounds. I'm trying to chant. And I had such a feel, I chanted the 60 rounds. I felt like I did it in like 3 hours. I couldn't believe it. And I was reflecting what's happening. How is that possible? And I felt so. But then, then that's my stupidness, like I kind of drifted off, because now I've finished my rounds, and the rest of the day I was kind of, spacing out. So then that evening, and this happens, I fall asleep and I get this dream, and Guru Maharaj comes in and it's just like he walks over me, buff, just like he gives me a whack, you know. So I felt, wow, this is amazing, you know, like Guru Maharaj, of course, it was because of Guru Maharaj that I chanted these rounds. It's such an amazing, Guru Maharaj was there, and in his presence, the chanting becomes really completely something else. So I thought, wow, this is the real mercy. And Guru Maharaj mentioned many times how Srila Prabhupada used to chastise devotees. And he said that those who were not chastised, they will not make it. So in that sense, I feel that was something really, I mean, you can see, I have other stories I can tell, but that Guru Maharaj is there, and he's there and he is with us, and we can directly pray to him and ask for guidance, for inspiration. Of course, you know, like me coming from such a, you know, fallen, you know, such a bad background, but it's mercy, you know, it's the, like it said, the only hope is the mercy of the spiritual master. And we know Srila Prabhupada, he captured Krishna, he said it, he said, come and take it. And we know that Guru Maharaj captured the mercy of Srila Prabhupada. So, and then he wants to give it to us. And like, you know, I just mentioned in that example, how Guru Maharaj comes to us and gives us the mercy. So that's how I'm praying today in these days. You know, Guru Maharaj says, I was a lot with Guru Maharaj, but Guru Maharaj mentioned the real meeting is on the other side. You know, so we are aspiring that somehow or other we kept, you know, holding on to the rope of Guru Maharaj's mercy, and that we will be able to make it and be with Guru Maharaj on the other side. One time Guru Maharaj was here also in Radhadesh, and he used to do also the morning walks. And we were walking on the hill here behind, and I was thinking with myself, if at least in next life I can come to that same point that I can walk with Guru Maharaj in his morning walk, that will be the success of my life. I know. Thank you very much for allowing me to speak and be in your association. Shri Guru Maharaj ki jai, Shri Prabhupada ki jai. Hare Krishna.
Thank you so much, Prabhu. And we are blessed to have the association of you, because you are one of the very senior disciples of Shri Guru Maharaj. Thank you so much, and you are welcome to Ujjain. It's long time to see you here too. Yeah, Hare Krishna. Okay, so Prabhuji wonderfully shared the pastimes of Guru Maharaj regarding chanting and the Guru Maharaj's mercies and your hope. So now we will have Janvi Priya Mataji. She is from Surat, and you might just love her, hear her offering. She sometimes used to sing some different poems or different ways. She used to express her offering in front of Guru Maharaj on Vastuda days. Now she is in Moscow. So we will hear from her. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Thank you for organizing this. I was feeling very lonely, though I am watching all the programs in Ujjain every day from the beginning, but still I was feeling very lonely. And in this loneliness, I wrote something for Guru Maharaj, and I was thinking, how will I offer it? But when I read the news that you're arranging one online session also, it is such a thoughtful and such a merciful attempt to, you know, who are not coming and who are not able to join can join and find some solace in the association of the God brothers and God sisters. So thank you, ISKCON Ujjain. We very thoughtfully you have arranged all the programs in Ujjain, and also I was not also feeling left out. So thank you so much. Yesterday night I wrote something, but it's in Hindi. I don't know how many of you will understand, but it is something which I was feeling lonely, and I tried to convey my feelings to Guru Maharaj. Hare Krishna. Guru Maharaj, Dandavat Pranam. आपके आविर्भाव पर आज बैठी कितनी दूर हूँ, लगता है मानो आपके आशीर्वाद से, आपकी छत्र छाया से हो गई महरूम हूँ। कैसे अकेले कोई खुद को बचाए माया के प्रभाव से, समझ पा रही हूँ आज दूर रहकर आपसे, संग में रहो भक्तों को प्रेम करो, हमेशा सिखाया आपने। ये सब तो चलता रहेगा जानवी प्रिया, बस भक्ति में आगे बढ़ो, यही तो समझाया आपने। पर हम नादान क्यों हैं इतने, समझते ही नहीं गंभीरता को। झगड़ पड़ते हैं, लड़ पड़ते हैं उन्हीं भक्तों से जिन पर आश्रित रहना है हमको। आपसे सीखे कोई प्रेम करना सभी को, धीर हो या अधीर आश्रय देना सबको। उंगली पकड़कर प्रभुपाद तक लाना, उनसे ये कहकर मिलवाना, इन भक्तों में कोई दोष नहीं है, कृष्ण के ये बालक अबोध ही हैं। आपके सेवक के रूप में मैंने संभाला इनको, वैसे तो ये कृष्ण और आपकी संपत्ति ही है। अकेले दूर दूर बैठे मैं सोच रही थी, कुछ दिन कुछ रातें तो आपने अकेले काटी होंगी। प्रभुपाद के जाने की तीव्र वेदना कैसे संभाली होगी। आपका समाधि से उठने का मन नहीं था, श्रील प्रभुपाद की समाधि मन में ही बना ली होगी। सन्यासी का जीवन बाहर से होता है व्यस्त, पर अंदर तक होते हैं अकेले अनेकों संघर्ष। कितना ग्रेसफुली आपने उस जीवन को जिया, प्रभुपाद के नाम को पूरे जग में रोशन किया। अकेले उस सफर को शुरू किया, जहां आज आप खड़े हैं वहां तक किसी का विचार तक नहीं गया। आपकी याद की नाव में बैठकर इस भवसागर को मैं पार कर पाऊं, हर रोज मैं आपको इसी तरह याद कर पाऊं। जीवन के अंत में अकेले ही होना है, अपने जहाज को अकेले ही उड़ा पाऊं। आज अकेली बैठी ये प्रार्थना है मेरी, मुझे अकेले मत छोड़ना गुरु महाराज। अंतिम क्षण में, हर क्षण में मैं आपको पाऊं। अकेली जी गई तो ठीक है, पर अकेली मर न जाऊं। आज आपके आविर्भाव पर बैठी कितनी दूर हूं, मैं थोड़ी मजबूर हूं, आ नहीं सकती आपके पास। आप आ जाओ ना मेरे पास। बहुत दिन हुए गुरु महाराज, आप बोलना मैं सुनूंगी। इस बार ज्यादा गंभीरता से आपकी हर बात मानूंगी। आप हंसना पूरे जोर से मेरी मूर्खता भरी बातों पे, और मैं थोड़ी और मूर्खतापूर्ण बातें करूंगी। आपके आविर्भाव पर बैठी कितनी दूर हूँ, मैं थोड़ी मजबूर हूँ, मैं थोड़ी कमजोर हूँ। आपको देखना चाहती हूँ, आपसे मिलना चाहती हूँ, आपसे पूछना चाहती हूँ। क्या करूं जब हर छोटी बात पर कंफ्यूज हो जाती हूँ। क्या करूं जब वाणी से आपकी संतुष्ट नहीं हो पाती हूँ। क्या करूं जब आपको देखने का मन हो, और क्या करूं जब ऐसे ही जीवन वीडियो शायद अनम्यूट है। क्या करूं जब वाणी से आपकी संतुष्ट नहीं हो पाती हूँ। क्या करूं जब आपको देखने का मन हो, और क्या करूं जब ऐसे ही डिस्टर्ब हो जाती हूँ। आपके आविर्भाव पर बैठी कितनी दूर हूँ, मुझे संभाल लेना जैसे संभाला है अब तक। मन के पास रखना मुझे, भले ही मैं बैठी कितनी दूर हूँ। आपके आविर्भाव पर बैठी कितनी दूर हूँ, मैं थोड़ी मजबूर हूँ, मैं थोड़ी कमजोर हूँ। हरे कृष्णा गुरु महाराज। थैंक यू एवरीबॉडी।
Krishna Maharaj, as always, very heart touching poem by you. Every year that is, it tears come to our eyes by listening such wonderful heart touching offering. Thank you so much. And now we will have Shubhanand Prabhu, who was here in Ujjain starting days. He was handling the Govindas. Then now I think Prabhu is in New Vrindavan. He serves there. He's one of very senior Brahmachari. Thank you, Prabhu, for joining. Please, thank you.
Hare Krishna. Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhatale Srimate Bhakti Charu Swami Nitya Name Snigdha Chatra Bhagmi Nam Charashapratam Prabhupada Gata Pranana Bhakti Charu Padam. Hare Krishna. Dear Guru Maharaj, all obeisances and all devotees, please bless me, begging your blessing. At present, I am now in D-Land. Yes, day before yesterday, I drove like almost 900 miles to come here, and whenever I come here, I feel Guru Maharaj's time to come. And last 2 years before, I was in Ujjain. Actually, I visited again. One devotee was asking me about that, how I feel, how is Ujjain, and I feel still everything is in Guru Maharaj's mode going on there, and Guru Maharaj's presence is there. I'm so grateful, Guru Maharaj, that I got opportunity to so many years to under your guidance to serve there. And I was always hankering to traveling with Guru Maharaj, and finally I got that opportunity in 2016. I was asking Guru Maharaj, and Guru Maharaj said, yes, you can come with me for 15 days. And I was requesting that I want to stay there 1 month, and Guru Maharaj said, no, as long as I am there, you need to stay there. When I left, you have to left. If you are agreed, then you can travel with me. And finally, I said, okay, Guru Maharaj. And I was traveling, but I feel I am so unqualified. Actually, I don't know anything how to serve Guru Maharaj. And end of day, every day, Guru Maharaj like he give thanks to all devotees, and I feel so shy that I don't do anything. And once in Melbourne, Guru Maharaj was asking me to give him massage. And before I was asking Sripati Prabhu and Shuman Prabhu, please teach me how to give massage, but they don't teach me. And I went and I feel so shy. Like after some time, Guru Maharaj said, okay, you can go now. And when I come out, I told Sripati Prabhu that Guru Maharaj told me that. And he's shouting me that, oh no, why you went there? You don't know how to give massage. And I feel so bad that I was desiring, okay, I will learn and I'm going to give the massage. But as you know that Ujjain there, everybody is specialist for every service. And I never got chance in Ujjain. And once I request Guru Maharaj to come to New Vrindavan, and beginning Guru Maharaj was denied. He said, no, I need you in Ujjain, you have to go back. There you have lots of responsibilities. And I said, Guru Maharaj, it's fine, but I want to do some preaching, because from beginning when I joined in Ujjain, I was in management. And Guru Maharaj told me it was in Githanagari in Pennsylvania. And Guru Maharaj said, okay, you go back Ujjain, then I will, when I come back, because we have two big festival there, Prabhupada Memorial Festival and GBC meeting. Then I talked with Bhakti Prem Maharaj, and I request Maharaj. Then after Vesh Puja, Guru Maharaj called me in his quarter. Bhakti Prem Maharaj was there, and Guru Maharaj asked me, what you want to do there? I said, Guru Maharaj, I want to do preaching. Bhakti Prem Maharaj also helping me. He's asking, okay, Guru Maharaj, yes, he's doing all the management servant. He can go for a while. Yet I come to New Vrindavan, and by Guru Maharaj's mercy that I start preaching, and people are accepting me, people are hearing me, they also change their life. Lots of preachings going on. And in 2019, Guru Maharaj visited New Vrindavan. And actually that day Guru Maharaj fulfilled my desire that I was trying to give him massage. And he allowed me every day 3 times, like after breakfast, after lunch, after dinner. And he fulfilled that. I got opportunities. Then one incident happened Ujjain. Somehow, actually, I was take vow in mind that I am not going to do any courses. As you're going to go like this, and I don't share anybody. And when Guru was leaving New Vrindavan, then Guru Maharaj told me, now everything is okay, no? Now you can start again. And I said, Guru Maharaj, what? Guru Maharaj said, you can start your study again, you can do your Bhakti Shastri, other things. And I was wondering that, I was thinking in my mind that I am not going to do anything. Because Ujjain Guru Maharaj opened these Bhakti Shastri things actually for me in beginning, but somehow I was not And from that I was thinking, no, I am not doing any more things. But in New Vrindavan Guru Maharaj said, no, you can start it again. And I said, yes, Guru Maharaj, I am going to now start. Then I start my course here. And when I complete that, Guru Maharaj left his physical presence from in this world. And I also like thinking in my heart that by Guru Maharaj instruction I started. Now Guru Maharaj is not anymore here, but once Guru Maharaj come in my dream and he said, Shivananda, you want to say something? And I said, Guru Maharaj, yes, I complete my Bhakti Shastri course. And Guru Maharaj said, I am so happy, and I give my certificate to Guru Maharaj. And it was so wonderful still, he's guiding me, and I was trying to my best to serve him, and all this teaching now I am applying. Even I am not some big scholar actually, but people are hearing like I want more and more preaching, because now I am doing also some fundraising and I don't want any more that. And he suddenly give me offer, no, we want lots of gurus in North America. Why you not apply for a guru? I said, no, I am not qualify for that. And then he write to Kalakantu Prabhu, and Kalakantu Prabhu come to me and he is insisting me, you became one of branch of your Guru Maharaj. And I said, we have branch, our Bhakti Prem Swami Maharaj. And he's encouraging me, and I said, I need time. And if Guru Maharaj, if you so want that, I can be accept that post, and it's going on. I need your blessing that please guide me in the right direction, what to do next. And thank you all devotees for giving me opportunities. And I have started Guru Puja here. I have to join. And thank you, Guru Maharaj, for giving me shelter to your lotus feet. All glories to Srila Bhakti Charu Swami Guru Maharaj ki jai.
Thank you, Pradeep.
Prabhupada ki jai. Thank
You
you
are
very
very
much.
schedule. Still you joined and gave your valuable association and glorified Guru Maharaj. Thank you so much. Yeah, so for the Ujjain also here also is recording of Shri Guru Maharaj started, and in some time there will be some Pushpanjali and offering. So okay, so we'll continue this session here. So now we will have next Shamal Kishore Pro. Yeah, thank you so much Pro, for giving the darshan. I was thinking to have something different apart from offering, and now you showed us the darshan of Srila Prabhupada. Thank you so much. Let me spotlight for everyone for some time. I'm not sure if devotees are able to see the Gornitai from the land visible to me.
No, Prabhuji, not able to see the.
Just a second, let me
deity.
spotlight Prabhuji. 1 second. Hey, Shivanand. Sorry. Hare Krishna Shivanand. Can you start the video one? Yeah. I think Prabhu is not here. Okay, no worries. So now we will hear from Shamal Kishore Pro. I think it might be early morning, 3, 4, 5 a.m. I don't know what's the time there. For even when I ask him, so it will be 3:30. Will it be okay? Because that for that timing, no one was I was getting. So I asked Prabhu, said, no worries. It's okay for me. For Guru Maharaj, every time it's not so early. So Prabhu is going to share his offering. Thank you, Prabhuji.
Thank you, Prabhu, for the opportunity to speak. Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Charu Swami Niti Namane Snegda Cheta Supraneta Vagminam Chana Sapratam Prabhupada Gata Prana Naomi Bhakti Charu Padam. Yeah, I'm just speaking for my own personal purification. I think we all devotees here know and are very close to Guru Maharaj, so it's not something that I need to tell anyone about Guru Maharaj's mercy or different pastimes. So when I saw this opportunity, I said, yes, let me take this. And it's been a while since I've been did anything for Guru Maharaj since he left his body. I was in Delhi a few years back. Then I moved out of there. Now I'm living in California. So just maybe 5 minutes remembering him for my own purification. So thank you, Prabhu, for the opportunity. Um, on this day of his appearance day, I think is said to be the most auspicious day for a disciple, more auspicious than appearance day of Lord Krishna, Lord Radharani, because I think Guru is the only hope for someone fallen and hopeless like me. If Guru is not there, there is no connection to Krishna or anyone else. So um, today, just wanting to pray for his mercy. And there are so many qualities of Guru Maharaj that come to mind when I think of him. First thing that comes to mind is his very sweet voice. Whenever he would speak or take anyone's name, everyone, I think, those who knew, of course, knew that this is Guru Maharaj. We can immediately make out. But anyone else would also just, they will pause for a moment to just appreciate who is speaking. And if they would not know, they'll ask, who was that person with such a sweet voice? So it's so just fulfilling, and it's medicine to a heart, especially a heart someone's aching, just to hear Guru Maharaj's voice. What to speak of his kirtan or when he's actually being sweet. So that's a very something that always remains with me whenever I think about Guru Maharaj. Um, Also, personally, one of the things which I admired about Guru Maharaj and had a connection, or not a connection, just made me, really feel that we have to, like, he is very special, is he was very particular and wanted to do everything very perfectly. And he said, sometimes I think all of us know that Prabhupada also asked him that if you are serious in your execution of devotion service, you will make sure you're doing everything to the best of your capability and in a perfect manner. And I'm nowhere close to that, but just seeing Guru Maharaj putting that effort very naturally into every single thing. It wasn't that if you ask me to do something, I will try to do something. I'll give importance to maybe the main things and make sure it is good. But he would be very particular about details of even very small things which people like you and I will probably ignore. Um, I can tell you, I had the good fortune of being with him and traveling with him. So things like, if there is something written on a paper and printed on a paper, so I would be particular about, okay, is there like a spelling mistake? Is it like exactly what Guru Maharaj wanted? But Guru Maharaj, he would focus things on the font size as well, how it is appearing, the font type as well. Sometimes he would ask me, what font type have you used? What others are there? And he would be very open to those things, suggestions that, okay, how does this look? How does that look? The size of if it's like 2 pages, will it be 2 pages, 1 pages, back and forth? So some of these things I even learned being with Guru Maharaj that can be also thought about, and that adds to your service. It is not just the big things. So that was, I would say, a very unique contribution of thing I got from Guru Maharaj. No one else in the world I have seen give me such seriousness towards one's service. And the other one more thing maybe I'll talk about. I don't want to also take a lot of time. There's so many devotees. Guru Maharaj wrote a book on Vaishnava etiquette, and he was also very particular about how a devotee should conduct themselves in every manner, like when they need to be humble, when they need to you know be a role model, and also when they need to just be with everyone else. Basically, how do you be with your seniors, your equals, your juniors, and etiquettes follow that. So that's also a very important thing I learned. And I also saw one thing from my own example. Maybe I just wanted to share this because I don't think this particular thing anyone else knows, maybe except for me and Bhakti Prem Maharaj. And Bhakti Prem Maharaj may also not have remembered. Also, this pastime shows the humility of Bhakti Prem Maharaj, as we all know. I think he would say he's humility personified. But Guru Maharaj is also very particular about etiquettes. This was after like Bhakti Prem Maharaj had sannyas, and I was in Ujjain, and after visiting Ujjain, at that point of time I used to live in Bangalore. I went to Bangalore, and Guru Maharaj was visiting Bangalore, so I was like serving him. So Guru Maharaj was, and I remember we were going, we were in a car going to a program or coming for a program that I don't remember. And Guru Maharaj asked, okay, how was Ujjain? How are things? How did you find Ujjain? How are things there? And of course, Ujjain is amazing as always. And actually, that point of time, a very prominent preacher is very nice. I think everyone loves him in Ujjain, all over India. He had come and he went given Bhagavatam classes. He doesn't live in Ujjain, he travels and from outside. He's a Grihastha devotee. So he had come and he had given class, and I just said that devotee was visiting. It was so nice to hear from him. And also, I just mentioned I didn't even know that anything subconsciously, but Bhakti Prem Maharaj was also there. He was a sannyasi, but when that devotee came, although like that devotee was a grihastha, he offered him obeisances on the stage, full obeisances, like following Vaishnava etiquette, maybe so called, what we think. And I was very touched by it. And I said, I mentioned that to Guru Maharaj, Bhakti Prem Maharaj offered him obeisance on the stage, and it was very nice. And I basically went on talking about other things. And Guru Maharaj was happy. He just said, okay, fine, yes, this is good. I'm good that you had a good time. But after we finished talking, Guru Maharaj took his phone and he made a call, and he called Bhakti Prem Maharaj. And he didn't say me anything. And then he started talking to him. He was speaking in Bengali, but I understand a little bit Bengali, being with Guru Maharaj and devotees. So basically, he said to Bhakti Prem Maharaj, I hear that you paid obeisances to this devotee on the stage. And Bhakti Prem Maharaj said, yes, Guru Maharaj. And then Guru Maharaj was a little upset. He said, why did you do that? You know, you are a sannyasi now. You're not no longer a brahmachari, so you have to conduct yourself as a sannyasi. And that devotee is a grihastha. So for Guru Maharaj was just saying you have to establish as an example how a proper Vaishnava etiquette should be. And then also Bhakti Prem Maharaj was also like very humble. But the point which I got from that was like Guru Maharaj was like individually giving his attention, especially like how etiquette should be there for everyone. And I didn't even think of that will be something noticeable or something that Guru Maharaj will pick up on. And I didn't even mention it that or just talking about that, but Guru Maharaj just took that and he was talking to him on that. So I just took a note on me that how much particular Guru Maharaj is on how to be a good Vaishnava in terms of our etiquette. And he also given us instructions. For me particularly, the instructions are how to be with the seniors, how to treat them. Like one thing Guru Maharaj said, treat all of his god brothers similar to him. Don't do any differentiation. In fact, sometimes I treat them better than how we treat him. So that's like one thing we could do. But I could see like this was very important for Guru Maharaj to be good Vaishnavas, not just in our sadhana. Of course, we should be in Guru Maharaj. We heard some stories how he was, very careful on devotee sadhana also, but also etiquettes, how we display our conduct. So that's just one again thing I saw Guru Maharaj show from his own example. and it remains to me as just a lesson on how I should be conducting myself. I will stop here. I don't want to take more time. There are a lot of devotees here. Again, I'm very grateful for the opportunity to just purify myself by remembering Guru Maharaj on his most auspicious appearance day. Srila Guru Maharaj ki jai.
Thank you so much, Guru, for sharing so wonderful pastime and mainly about Vaishnava etiquette. Thank you. Yes, Guru Maharaj was very particular and he gave wonderful seminar on Vaishnava etiquette. So now we will have Sudhara Radhika Mataji. Glorified. Are you there, Mataji? Sudha Aishwarya Radhika Mataji.
Hare Krishna Prabhu, yes Prabhu. Am I audible?
Mataji. Yes, Mataji. Yeah, Mataji from Netherlands, I think so. And she and her mother came to the divine pilgrimage of Srila Guru Maharaj. They were so touched by Srila Guru Maharaj that time. And now she is living in Mayapur or Odisha. She got married in India. Hare Krishna.
Thank you Prabhu. I'm sorry beforehand if my network is not so good. I'm actually in the middle of the caves in Orissa somewhere right now. But I will try to speak very shortly and share some of my memories and association that I had with Guru Maharaj. Srimati Bhakti Charu Swami Namine, Visit Sutane Vakni Chirasaptam, Prabhupada Gatana Nami Bhaktarpadam, Namo Vishnu Padai Krishna Shaibatale, Srimati Bhakti Vedanta Swami Namine, Namaste Saraswati Gauravani Pratyayani, Nirvisesh Sundari Pasta Sudeshtarnya. So, as we all know, today is the most auspicious 80th Vyas Puja, also known as the appearance day of our most beloved Guru, His Holiness Bhakti Charu Swami Guru Maharaj. And well, many of you devotees had the very good fortune to spend a lot of time in Guru Maharaj's presence physically, and a lot of years, many times that you could have meet, speak with Guru Maharaj, hear from him personally, and I offer my humble obeisances unto all of your lotus feet for having received all of this mercy from Guru Maharaj. But although I didn't spend this much of time with Guru Maharaj, it was the best and the most blissful, merciful 3 weeks of my life that I could spend in India during the Divine Pilgrimage in 2019. And I would like to share a little small personal interaction I had with Guru Maharaj and some reciprocation of Guru Maharaj Vani in my life. Some Prabhu is replying that there's no sound.
Sound is there, but it is little low. Can speak little.
Okay, I will try to.
Whether it was audible, but it's a bit low.
Is this better?
Yes, but
Okay. So I was saying, although I didn't spend this much of time in the direct presence of Guru Maharaj, I've had the little time of 3 weeks that I spent during the Divine Pilgrimage in 2019 in India, and it was the most blissful, the most merciful time I've had. And from that time, there's some personal interaction I've had with Guru Maharaj, and some reciprocation of the Vani of Guru that that has been developing in my life, that I want to share with all of you. So I've always heard from my Siksha Gurus that we can serve Guru in 2 ways. We can do Vani Seva and we can do Vapu Seva. And even Guru Maharaj, he used to mention this a lot during his lectures, during seminars, everywhere he went, he mentioned this a lot. So this Vani Vapu Seva, we know in general, we know more about this, that we can worship the Guru in his presence. But Vani Seva, we hear about it, but it took me a little longer to understand what the meaning of Vani Seva actually is and how we can serve through Vani. So when meeting Guru Maharaj asked me a question. He asked me, and he generally asks everyone when he meets them the first time, especially youth. he asked them, "Are you still studying? Did you complete your studies?" So that was the first thing Guru Maharaj asked me as well. He asked me, "Are you still studying or are you still working?" Studies in leisure and hospitality, which comes under a branch of tourism. So after briefly explaining to Guru Maharaj what my studies concluded, I told Guru Maharaj it involves some event management, some activity organization, some front office administrative work. And Guru Maharaj immediately, he was very pleased, and he said, "Oh, so in the future you can help organize the next yatra." This is very nice. So I felt very happy at the moment that Guru Maharaj immediately, first meeting, the first thing he asked me, first answer I gave, and he directly give this nice reply of, "Oh, you can be involved in the next yatra, you can help." And I was like, I was completely new, I didn't know people, I didn't know how to behave with the sannyasi. It was first time in direct association of a sannyasi, so everything for me was very new. Later on I got to know from Siksha Gurus, I got to think about these memories, about these interactions, and I started to realize what actually was the deep meaning of this small interaction. And this Vani, these words that Guru Maharaj has spoken at that time, that you can help in organizing for the next yatras, and it's very nice. After Guru Maharaj, well, the last day of the yatra, actually Guru Maharaj announced that the next yatra will be held in Europe, in Belgium, which is very close to my parents' place where I was living at the moment. So after Guru Maharaj left his body, I was feeling very lost, and it took me a long time to uh, get back on track and and picking up the Krishna conscious life that I started practicing, because Guru Maharaj gave me in these 3 weeks, he gave me the realization and that I have accepted Guru Maharaj as my guru, as my spiritual master, and I want to take shelter from him only. And he very gracefully he gave me this shelter also. Just the formalities of the Diksha was not performed, but that was not even needed because Guru Maharaj accepted. So after this, in the following years, after Guru Maharaj left his body, I have seen these words manifest. So that made me realize that how much empowered the Vani of a Guru is. By this one time that Guru Maharaj mentioned, you can help in next yatras. After that, in the following years, starting from the very first year that Guru Maharaj left his body, I've been involved in the organization in the main team of our local temple in Netherlands for organizing Guru Maharaj Avirbhav and Tirobhav Utsav. So till the day of today, even though I am now living in Mayapur, I am still involved in this service. And whenever I am there, I am still involved in Guru Maharaj Seva for his Tirobhav, for his Avirbhav, making posters, doing a little bit. And just recently, so it's still, the empowerment of his Vani is still working. Up to, I think a week or maybe 2 weeks ago, I've got the new service opportunity through the BCS Servants Group. Krishna Kishore Prabhu, His Grace Krishna Kishore Prabhu, send out a message request from ISKCON Dhilan that they need some help in handling the media regarding some poster making service. And I happen to have accepted by Guru Maharaj. The name of this temple, Audari Dham Temple, ISKCON Rotterdam in Netherlands, is also given by Guru Maharaj. The temple president is also Guru Maharaj's disciple. Even my Siksha Gurus who brought me into ISKCON, all Guru Maharaj's disciples. So His mercy keeps flowing everywhere. And through Guru Maharaj, I have now taken on this new service for ISKCON Dhiland as well. So this just gave me a realization again that this Vani of Guru Maharaj that he once spoke to me is still, till the day of today, after 5 years of his disappearance, it's still reciprocating. It's still manifesting in the most unthinkable ways. So now this opportunity, I saw this message that Prabhu spread in the groups that we have opportunity to glorify online session because I'm unable to go to be in Ujjain to attend. So I'm very happy for this occasion, for this opportunity to speak a little bit. Though I'm not qualified to do this, but it's just something I would love to share with all of you. That even though we feel separation with the Bapu of Srila Gurudev, there's always Vani Seva, and his Vani is so empowered we don't even know how far it reaches. So for everyone, just Guru Maharaj's instruction, his lectures, everything is there. And if we just keep following that, then there will be no separation really, truly from Guru Maharaj. So thank you so much. Hare Krishna, Dandat Pranam.
Hare Krishna. Thank you so much to the Acharya Mataji for sharing this wonderful pastime with Guru Maharaj. And Mataji was the first one to reach out to me by being the part of the glorification session. So thank you so much. And yeah, he was very enthusiastic and he shared wonderful pastime of Guru Maharaj. Thank you. Now, I thought before moving forward, let session is ongoing. So let's have darshan of what's happening there. Then we'll move forward. I know it may take some time, but still, let's have this darshan.
চিত্রমোদো সারে গমেদো শুভলগনে রাশি শুভ দিনের আরাধনা কর জাগর জগৎবাসী চৈত্র মধুর সর্গমেদো শুভ যেদি ভরসা কি তব কৃপা বিনা আমি অসহায়।
If you are a science grad with a passion for research, pure sciences, abstract thinking, I want to invite you to make a career in the world of patents. That
দুর্লভতম মানব জীবন তথাপি ভরসাহীন তব কৃপা বিনা আমি অসহায় অপারগ উদাসীন মায়ার প্রভাবে আপন স্বভাবে সদাই অধম মতি ত্রাণ করই অধম জনের কৃপা বিনা নাগি গতি মায়াতে ঘোষিত ক্লেশ পাই অবিরত মরুভূমি মাঝি মৃগতৃষাসম প্রলোভন ধরে হত কৃষ্ণকে ভুলে মায়ার কবলে ক্লেশ পাই অবিরত মরুভূমি মাঝে মৃগতৃষাসম প্রলোভন ধরে হত বিভীষি তুমি নির্বিশেষের নির্বাণভার ত্যাজিল ভারত ভূমি নবীন জীবন উল্লাসে গায়ে মগ্ন তোমার চরণ বন্দনা করি মঘপাত করি ভগ্ন নবীন জীবন লবি মোরা তাই উল্লাসে গায়ে মগ্ন তোমার চরণ বন্দনা করি মহাপাশ করি ভগ্ন তুমি যদি প্রকাশনা গতি অন্ধ তিমির হানি দৃপ্ত কণ্ঠে কেশনাথ শ্রী ভগবানের বাণী তুমি যদি আজ প্রকাশ না হতে অন্ধ তিমির হানি তৃপ্ত কণ্ঠে কেশনাথ শ্রী ভগবানের বাণী
So, path Saksharam of Srila Maharaj is ongoing, followed by the flower offering. Okay, so now we will have Sita Anandini Mataji. I will hear from her. So Mataji was in her job and I think it's very late for her. I think 10 p.m. or something, and then she came off shift and just get ready and joined the session. Thank you so much, Sita Anandini Mataji. She always attends the Shri Guru Maharaj classes. She is from Auckland and New Zealand. So over to you, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, my dear God brothers and God sister. Please accept my humble obeisances. And thank you, Torun Kamti Prabhu, for giving me this wonderful opportunity to glorify our beloved Guru Maharaj, to purify my filthy heart. And I have taken that opportunity, when I came to know. So I am thinking what to do. Okay, I will take a time counting the timings. How will do? Then I think 5:30. No, it's 6 and half an hour's difference. Then okay, I can manage. Okay, I'm going through. Our Guru Maharaj is having actually unlimited glories, and I will try to glorify with my tiny drop of realization. Om Aganang Timirang Dhasya Gyananjana Shalakaya Chaksurum Mitang Jena Tasmai Sri Gurave Namo. Actually, yes, I was born in the dark of ignorance, and my spiritual master, His Holiness Bhakti Charu Swami, Guru Maharaj, opened my eyes with the torchlight of knowledge. I offer my respectful obeisances unto you, Guru Maharaj. Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Pristhaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Charu Swami Niti Namini Snigdha Cheto Supraneto Bhagminam Charasapratam Prabhupada Gata Prana Namami Bhakti Charu Padam Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Pristhaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Niti Namini Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Pracharini Nirvishesha Shunnavadi Pastato Desatarini Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Adita Gadadhar Shivasadi Gaur Bhakta Bindu Vancha Kalpatarubhascha Kripa Sindhu Bhayevacha Patitanam Pavane Bho Vaishnavibho Namo Namo Ananta Koti Vaishnav Brinda Ki Jai. My dearest eternal Father, our Guru Maharaj, Ananta Koti Pranam at your divine lotus feet, all glories to Srila Prabhupada. On these auspicious occasions of your 80th Vyas Puja celebration, I would like to take this opportunity to give you my deepest gratitude to give me the shelter at your lotus feet by giving me the first and second initiation. Due to my ignorance, I actually cannot realize the spiritual relationship that we have, not as the kripa of Guru Bhakti fully blossomed in my heart. I wish one day this creeper will bloom and I could realize our relationship on a deeper level. Thank you, Guru Maharaj. Guru Maharaj, one of the qualities that made you unique among Srila Prabhupada's disciples was your ability to bring peace, balance, and resolution in difficult times. I am hearing so many glories from that His Grace Krishna Kishore Prabhu, and also that book is wonderful. When I think about that, what to do, just to be with Guru Maharaj, I used to open that book, that Charu Pilas, and I used to read. It's so nice. And I think that Guru Maharaj is with me always. And thank you, all Ujjain devotees. So when I'm reading all these things and listening how Guru Maharaj has solved so many problems. So he sometimes so many challenges and different opinion, misunderstanding, even conflicts among leaders or within communities. He solved just means he is that like problem solver. And so sometimes we found that some senior devotees, they are leaving the ISKCON. And also GBC is telling to go out from the ISKCON, but how he is settling down and he is disputing the problems, and he listening both sides, from the GBC, from the ISKCON, and from the Guru. And he's asking, okay, can you come in between? So he's telling, no, I will not come. He tell, okay, I can go with you. Then he's convincing, and still that what called senior devotee, still he's in ISKCON now. So listening all these things, sometimes I surprised. So I think how means day by day I am recognizing our Guru Maharaj more and more. And I always remember your intimate service to Srila Prabhupada. Oh, it's wonderful. The most extraordinary aspect that of your life is your deep, intimate service to Srila Prabhupada. When you meet him in 1976, your surrender was immediate. Within a year, Srila Prabhupada entrusted you with two of his most delicate service, even becoming Srila Prabhupada's closest disciple in Vrindavan. And I remember that Mataji, I forgot, Devi Shakti Mataji from Vrindavan, she was telling, oh, that before, one used to be a servant, one used to be a cook, one used to be the assistant, like look for that internal or external affairs. Now, His Holiness Bhakti Charu Swami Maharaj handling with one way. He is 3 in 1. So see, yes, he is having capability and he is expert in everything. And he is to do with finest way and perfection way. And also I remember when His Holiness Tamal Krishna Goswami Maharaj thinking to send Benares to bring Kobiraj Mahashoy for some medicine for Srila Prabhupada's treatment. When Srila Prabhupada came to know, he is telling, no, he will be with me. I don't want to send him to Vrindavan. You can send to other devotee to Vrindavan. So all these, when I listen, really I feel so much for our Guru Maharaj, and I bow my head always. He's having unlimited qualities. Even when sometimes when I taking prasadam, I'm hearing, how was the prasadam? Hare Krishna, have you taken prasadam? So everything. Sometimes I dream, I don't know. I am not a good chapati maker, but I always think, Guru Maharaj would like to eat the plain chapati. Here we actually did not get the good qualities of atta. Still, I try to make so nice with all. I am not good at good chapati maker, but still when I maybe 3-4 times I got a dream about that. He wants to eat plain chapati. So I try to make same day and try to offer Guru Maharaj. And his so many wonderful contributions, that Bengali translations of Prabhupada books. And Srila Prabhupada was deeply concerned that his own countrymen, especially the Bengali speaking people, the followers of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, should have full access to his books. And that's why he entrusted this great task to him, only one in whom he had the utmost faith could have been give such a lifelong service. So being a Bengali origin, I feel proud of my Guru Maharaj and feel very satisfaction to read Bengali version of Srimad Bhagavad Gita and Srimad Bhagavatam. Sometimes I have always 2 sets. I feel so proud. And I always remember still the devotee care when we were in the 2018 pilgrimage. It's the Guru Maharaj handling everything. Who will be staying where? Who will be going where? Everything. So, but in Jagannath Puri, what happened? He was busy. He told someone to arrange that accommodation, but that accommodation did not meet that 100% criteria. So when he reached that, when he found that devotee is not happy, within half an hour, he called Jayapataka Swami Maharaj and he arranged a first-class accommodation. So we are like, how is it possible? It's like a, Jadukar. So he can do everything. that our Guru Maharaj, and I would like to offer one things. Actually, we have started one Namahatta in our village, that West Bengal, that 2018, that is Gauranga Namahatta. It's increasing day by day, and that we started that small building for that. And we celebrated Lord Nrsimha Chaturdashi in last year with 400 devotees. And this year, we celebrated Janmashtami and Sri Radhaashtami with 600 devotees. And 40 devotees are seriously, they are doing 4 regulative principles and 16 round chanting and everything they are doing. And they are happy to take initiations, but now they are searching to whom they can take. And in this regard, His Holiness Bhakti Charu Govinda Nandan Swami Maharaj is helping to us. Thank you, Maharaj. So I beg your mercy, Guru Maharaj, to spread this movement as per your and Srila Prabhupada's desire. Lastly, I meditate on your words that you told always, and I heard today as well. We should be determined not to lose our spiritual life, no matter what happens. Do not leave ISKCON. This is a safety catch. This is a safety net. This is a safety boat. There may be storm. There may be cyclones. There may be typhoon. There may be tornado. As long as we are in boat, we are safe. Boat will take us to our ultimate destination. So meditating upon this, I pray to your lotus feet today. Please bless me to become a wonderful Srila Prabhupada's instrument in the hands of Srila Prabhupada in his ISKCON to continue his mission throughout the world. Please help me imbibe even a fraction of your sweetness, patience, and compassion. Please never let me forget your mercy or fall from the shelter of your lotus feet. Thank you, Guru Maharaj, and thank you, Tarun Prabhu, to giving me this opportunity. Thank you, your unqualified, insignificant daughter, Shita Anandini. Hare Krishna. Thank you very much. I'm grateful to all of you. Hare Krishna.
Thank you so much, Mataji, for this wonderful pastime of Guru Maharaj. And this is Maharaj and Srimata Prabhu's idea. So all goes to them. They have organized. I am just a medium. Same in for VCS Charan group. I am just a postman. I just share message from here to there. But given by other devotees. So by all of your mercy, please bless me so that I keep doing the free services and serve all of you whole of my life. Okay, so Pushpanjali is ongoing there. So we will see that. Let me see at what phase. Otherwise, we will see there. Otherwise, we will continue to next part. Okay, so we will see that Pushpanjali. Then we will continue. And I will now request Praneshwar Krishna Prabhu. I know I have given later time to him, but still it's 5 only. So I give the same time. I will request Praneshwar Krishna Prabhu to glorify. So just we'll have the darshan of Pushpanjali. That's all.
Sure, bro. Sure. Hare Krishna. সে অধিকার শুধু তোমারে ভক্তাবতারম ভক্তাক্ষং নমামি প্রেম প্রদায়তে কৃষ্ণায় কৃষ্ণ চৈতন্য নামনে গৌরতিষে নমঃ হে কৃষ্ণ করুণা সিন্ধো দীনবন্ধো জগৎপতে পঙ্গর মম মন্দ মতের গতি মৎসর্বস্ব পদাম্বুজো রাধা মদন মোহনো দিব্যদ বৃন্দারণ্য কল্প দ্রুমধ श्रीमत् रत्नागार सिंहासनस्थो श्री श्री राधा श्रील गोविंद देवो पृष्ठालेभि सेव्यमानो स्मरामि श्रीमान् रासरसारम्भी वंशीवट तटस्थितः कर्षन् वेणो स्तनैर्गोपी गोपीनाथः श्रियस्तु नः तप्तकाञ्चन गौरांगे राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी वृषभानु सुते देवी प्रणमामि हरे प्रिये जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौरभक्तवृंद हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्ण पृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्ति चारु स्वामिनिति नामिने स्निग्धचेता सुप्रणीता वाग्मिनां च रसाप्लुता प्रभुपाद गतप्राणा नौमि भक्ति चारुपदा एष पुष्पांजलि श्री भक्ति चारु स्वामी गुरु महाराजाय समर्पयामि। नमो नमो विष्णुपदाय कृष्ण पृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्ति चारु स्वामिनिति नामिने स्निग्धचेता सुप्रणीता वाग्मिनां च रसाप्लुतं प्रभुपाद गतप्राणा नौमि भक्ति चारुपदम् एष पुष्पांजलि श्री भक्ति चारु स्वामी गुरु महाराजाय समर्पयामि। नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्ण पृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्ति चारु स्वामिनिति नामिने स्निग्धचेता सुप्रणीता वाग्मिनां च रसाप्लुता प्रभुपाद गतप्राणा नौमि भक्ति चारुपदम् एष पुष्पांजलि भक्ति चारु स्वामी गुरु महाराजाय समर्पयामि। जय श्री भक्ति चारु स्वामी गुरु महाराज की। श्री भक्ति चारु स्वामी गुरु महाराज 80तम व्यास पूजा महामहोत्सव की। श्रील भक्ति चारु स्वामी गुरु महाराज की।
So I don't want it to anyone should miss because I know we are doing parallelly two things. So duty would like to attend the session also and Pushpanjali also I shared this. And thank you so much Parneshwar Krishna Prabhu for agreeing and who is from Sydney. and it's one of the very senior disciple of Srila Guru Maharaj. And I saw that Tanvi Radha Mataji was there too. And she's there now also, yeah. So, but if you possible, both of you can together glorify, no issues, you can take
Yes,
it.
yes, we can, Prabhu. I will just call her here.
From Sydney, they are guiding the devotees there and a very humble devotee. And we already.
She is joining, Prabhu. She will just switch on her video as well.
Okay, sure.
Thank you so much for the opportunity, Tarun Kanti Prabhu. It is so nice to hear from Sita Anandini Mataji from Auckland. It must be quite late for her. Yet I could see how, with so much of excitement, she was glorifying. And here I was sitting, thinking that it's quite late. But yeah, I'm so
Yeah, I
excited.
was to call the same too because I saw when I was looking for first my plan was that we should have from 12 p.m. to 6 p.m. IST timing so that everyone should get 45 minutes or something like that. And when I was trying to adjust Sydney timing, it was giving morning 5 a.m. or 10 a.m. I thought, what shall I do? That's why when you agree message me, I thought, so will it be convenient for you? That's why I kept little bit late to you so that
No, no, not at all, Prabhu. It's very convenient actually. It's not at all inconvenient. I was just commenting New Zealand is further 2 hours ahead of Australia. So for Mataji, it is very, very late. But so nice to hear from you, Mataji. I'm based out of Australia, Sydney. I would love to connect with you. We are neighbors that way, New Zealand and Australia. So thank you so much, Tarun Kanti Prabhu, and thank you so much for giving us the opportunity to glorify Guru Maharaj. नमाम विष्णुपादाय कृष्णा पृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्ति चारु स्वामिनिति नामने स्निग्ध चेता सुप्रणेता वादिनाम चरसाप्लुतम प्रभुपादा गता प्राण नौमि भक्ति चारु पदम नमाम विष्णुपदाय कृष्णा पृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्ति वेदांत स्वामिनिति नामने नमस्ते सारस्वत देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारे विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देशातारिणे जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंदा श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासदि गौर भक्तवृंदा हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे. So many senior Vaishnavas have joined. I'm extremely junior in front of everyone. So yes, Tarun Kanti Prabhu, please seeking blessings to be able to glorify Guru Maharaj. I'm actually very, very blessed and honored to be a disciple of His Holiness Bhakti Charu Swami Guru Maharaj. I don't deserve to be his disciple, but somehow or the other, I got the opportunity to be Guru Maharaj's disciple. I'm unfortunately not able to carry his amazing personality and the amazing responsibility that comes on all the disciples. And a disciple like myself who's not able to justify at all to be called a Guru Maharaj disciple, but he has so kindly blessed me. So I'm humbled and extremely proud at the same time that Guru Maharaj hugged and called me his spiritual son. Guru Maharaj was just a minute, there is some the same home, we have multiple phones going, so we have a lot of echo going. So Guru Maharaj's ability was to simplify the complex matters, and I saw that when I first met Guru Maharaj, and Guru Maharaj was explaining such a wonderful complex subject as starting from Shankaracharya's Advait to Buddhism, then to Ramanujacharya, Madhvacharya, Dvaitvad, and then to Vishishtadvait, and then further to Achintya Vedavet. That was my first lecture that I heard in person from Guru Maharaj, and I had no idea about these terms. And the way Guru Maharaj explained actually won my heart. I said, somebody can actually explain such a complex matter which I have no idea about in so simple terms. So Guru Maharaj's ability of simplifying matters really, really touched my heart. He was very, very simple at heart. It just appeared to me that Krishna consciousness came so naturally to Guru Maharaj. He was a living Bhagavat, a person who actually lived as a Krishna conscious individual right through his manifest pastimes in Vedas. And every time I hear his kirtans, or every time I hear Guru Maharaj, or every time I hear somebody talking about Guru Maharaj, it just feels that Krishna consciousness was very natural to Guru Maharaj. As if the quality of sugar is to be sweet, so therefore Guru Maharaj's quality was Krishna conscious. Guru Maharaj's leadership was just outshining every leadership that I see. I've been in the corporate world for 25 or more years at various levels, and I've seen so many leaderships from top to bottom. But whenever I saw Guru Maharaj, his leadership actually just outshone everybody else that I had in my mind as a good leader. Guru Maharaj was extremely strict in his personal conduct, yet extremely personal, and was able to influence everyone so deeply in following Krishna consciousness. Guru Maharaj, one glance is enough for terrifying anyone's heart. Yet his same glance is good enough to melt somebody's heart. That was quality of Guru Maharaj. I time and again personally experienced that Guru Maharaj was extremely strict, yet Guru Maharaj was very, very personal. Guru Maharaj always championed for first class service, never second class, third class, fourth class. And always first class service. It should be absolutely out of the world service that we should do for devotees. And Guru Maharaj time and again taught us how to serve Srila Prabhupada's mission in a first class manner. We conducted a lot of retreats for Guru Maharaj in Australia, and I was personally the driver for Guru Maharaj for about 5 years in Sydney. And I could see Guru Maharaj is never would compromise quality over quantity. He wouldn't say, let's do thousands of things and go here and there and everywhere and just drop the quality. No, he would always personally want to do more, but want to do the highest quality. Whether it be prasadam, whether it be events, whether it be the person who is speaking on the stage, whether it be the way we are carrying ourselves, whether we are asking the questions, are these, So that is one thing that stuck in my head. The Guru Maharaj gave us personal instruction, be first class grahasthas. So I must confess that this is a very, very heavy instruction that Guru Maharaj has given to us, to be first class grahasthas. It's very, very difficult instruction. To be first class as per Guru Maharaj's standard. Guru Maharaj was extremely authentic in his preaching. He did not like repeating like a parrot, even though we have read Srila Prabhupada's books and we can repeat a lot of the times what we learn, and that's also good. But Guru Maharaj would always go deeper. He would encourage the devotees to understand what they have read and not sort of regurgitate, but basically authentically understand first and authentically present. Once we had an Ishta Goshti and Guru Maharaj asked a question, so who is Krishna according to you? And some devotees, senior devotees actually responded, Krishna is the Supreme Personality of Godhead. And Guru Maharaj chastised. He said, this is like a parrot you are repeating. Krishna, do you know who is Krishna? So I think Guru Maharaj's mood was very, very intense at times, extremely intense. Actually, all the time Guru Maharaj was very intensely serving Srila Prabhupada, very intensely serving the mission of ISKCON. Bir Krishna Maharaj, His Holiness Bir Krishna Maharaj once shared a wonderful pastime when he was here. He said in GBC, there was a discussion going and they could not arrive at a conclusion on a particular issue that was quite difficult to resolve. And they were debating about it. And Guru Maharaj wasn't in the room, so they were debating about it. Bir Krishna Maharaj was personally present. And they could not arrive at a solution. But suddenly the door opened and Guru Maharaj entered, and Bir Krishna Maharaj very loudly proclaimed, here comes the son of Srila Prabhupada. So what do you think, Maharaj? That actually highlights how his godbrothers looked up to Guru Maharaj as the son of Srila Prabhupada. So our hearts actually swell with pride when we hear these things about our Guru Maharaj and how dearly he was loved by his godbrothers. I wish I can imbibe that quality of non-enviousness from Guru Maharaj. I do pray that I become completely non-envious of anybody and everybody. Like Guru Maharaj perfectly embodied that quality of titikshvaha karunikaha, titikshvaha karunikaha. What is the verse? I'm forgetting. Titikshvaha karunikaha suhrda sarvdehinam ajat shatru shanta sadhva sadhu bhushanaha. That is the abhushan of a sadhu. Until late January 2020, Guru Maharaj was in Sydney. This is probably very few devotees know. And Guru Maharaj was stuck here because of COVID. And very few devotees had a very good fortune to serve Srila Guru Maharaj for about 2 weeks, completely in isolation. We were locked up with Guru Maharaj in Satya Maharani's home. So big mansion that they had. And we were all locked in. We watched movies with Guru Maharaj. Guru Maharaj prepared prasadam. We ate with Guru Maharaj. And we complained to Guru Maharaj. Once Guru Maharaj served rice noodles and he asked, so how is it? And I said, Guru Maharaj, there's a bit more salt in it. And I still repent. How can I actually say something like that to Guru Maharaj? Yeah, I feel very, I don't know. I feel very sad when I think about it. But yeah, in my foolishness, Guru Maharaj asked me, how was it? And I said, Guru Maharaj, salt is more. Anyway, he served and we ate. Such foolish souls. And next day Guru Maharaj said, okay, let's go. Let's buy more. So we took Guru Maharaj to the shopping mall. We bought the stuff. We came back. Guru Maharaj cooked. Again, he served. And this had been after 24 hours. And then he asked me, is the salt all right? The next day Guru Maharaj asked me, is the salt all right? And I'm like, oh my God, Guru Maharaj remembers last day and I foolishly said, Guru Maharaj, salt is more. Guru Maharaj is second day cooking and saying, is the salt all right? Oh my God, this is... Yeah, Guru Maharaj is... what kind of person he is, very difficult to understand. We watched the Two Popes with Guru Maharaj movie. Guru Maharaj used to love, he would open YouTube and listen to wonderful cultural presentations, and he would glorify some of the devotees he knew, their daughters, their sons are presenting and singing, and Guru Maharaj say, oh, I called him in this program and he's the daughter of such and such dignified personality whom I knew, and look at how they're singing. So Guru Maharaj would always pick out the best and the brightest. He would like to influence the most intelligent people in the world, and he was that person. He was the caliber of a person that could have been the president of America, for example. He could have ruled the world. He had that persona of actually being a Rajarshi. He could have gone up and sat there right up top, and he could have dictated how the world should be governed. I literally felt that Guru Maharaj has an absolute capability of ruling over the world. And Guru Maharaj was very keen. Yeah, as I have already said. So these are some of the things. There are many, many things, but I don't want to take much time. Today we celebrated wonderful celebration at ISKCON Sydney Temple, and there were many devotees. They were praising, they were crying, they shared their heart out for Guru Maharaj. I'm extremely grateful for this opportunity, and such senior Vaishnavas are with me. Thank you so much. Please forgive me for all my offenses. Thank you so much, Prabhu. Srila Guru Maharaj ki jai, Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Hare Krishna.
Very deep and wonderful memories with Guru Maharaj. Yes, Guru Maharaj was there in Sydney. And we were not hoping Guru Maharaj might be coming here. We were thinking that Guru Maharaj will be in Sydney only, because the way I remember the Guru Maharaj walk behind beach there, very clean lake, and it's awesome. I remember that video when I shared in 20. I think it was on first week of March, I think so, in 2020. Yeah, Guru Maharaj came here on 21st or 22nd. So that was wonderful time. Thank you so much for sharing this wonderful pastime.
Thank you, Prabhu. Thank you.
And now we'll have Madhurendra Puri Prabhu. He is also one of the senior disciples of Guru Maharaj. Ramandra too, would you like to say something about Prabhu? Because I don't know much.
You want me to say something about Madhavendra Puri Prabhu?
Yes.
Yeah, Madhavendra Puri Prabhu is a very senior disciple of Guru Maharaj. It's very dear to him because he played a very important role in saving Numayapur. he was very much collecting and assisting Guru Maharaj, and he's actually writing a book on that pastimes of Guru Maharaj in France, how Guru Maharaj saved that whole project. So I don't know how far he has been developing that book, but Madhavendra is very dear to Guru Maharaj, and because he's a long-standing disciple from the very beginning of the years. He came here to Radhadesh and was always with Guru Maharaj. So please, Madhavendra Puri Prabhu, please speak.
Adhan Prabhu, can you hear us? Krishna, Madhan Puri Prabhu, can you hear us?
Hare Krishna, can you hear me?
Yes, Roji, we can hear you. Yes, you are audible.
So we are here. See, this is New Mayapur. I don't know if you can see.
Your video is off.
Sorry.
Can you switch
Can you
on video?
can you hear the shuttle?
Yes, yes, we can hear you. Can you switch on your video?
Okay. Sorry. Yeah, sorry. Yeah.
Now we can see. New Mayapur temple was visible for some time, years back.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear. I think there is less bandwidth of your internet. You can switch off
Back
your
in
video.
86.
Okay. Yeah.
Can you hear me, Prabhu?
Yes, we can hear you, bro. If you can switch off your video too, so that we can hear your voice, because I think it's breaking.
Okay, I guess it switched off.
Yeah, now it's better.
So, yeah. Actually, in 86, ISKCON almost closed down. Three big gurus fell. It was not even GBC, not even Guru. It was just sannyasi. So he came here back in 87. There was no internet, no mobile phone, nothing. And we used to correspond with him through letters. So Guru Maharaj in those days was extremely available. He would tell me, okay, Madhavendra, let's drive off, let's drive for. He would drive just to relax, you know.
Prabhuji, we cannot hear you. I think there's not
Told him,
connectivity issue. Can't hear you. It's breaking.
sorry, say it again.
Now we can hear you, but it's sometimes it's breaking. I think some internet.
Yeah, the connection is not so good here in New Mayapur. It's a very remote place. So anyway, I don't want to take too much of your time. Guru Maharaj had outstanding quality. There's one verse in the Brahma Samhita 559. Pramanes sad adachares nirantaram bodhayam atmanam manam bhaktim api utam bhavet. This is Brahma telling that verse that devotion to God is the highest goal ever, and it is attainable by slow degrees through shastric, praman, evidence, theistic conduct, and perseverance in practice. So Guru Maharaj was the emblem of all these three. Extremely, whatever he would say or quote, he would back it up with Shabda Brahman. Actually, when I first met him in 87, he was extremely conversant with the life of the Acharyas, as if he was part of the Leelas practically. That was one of the main reasons I took initiation from him. So extremely deep and steep in Praman, then tastic conduct. Guru Maharaj was very keen on his conduct. He was extremely concerned with his reputation. In 1990, I remember he signed a paper giving allegiance to Srila Prabhupada. All the gurus in those days, they had to sign a paper, especially the disciples of Prabhupada. We want to make sacred our allegiance to Srila Prabhupada. I will never do anything that spoil the reputation of Srila Prabhupada. So he was extremely concerned with the conduct of devotees. Mahaprabhu would say that Vaishnav Achar is the ornament of Vaishnav. It's not being a pandit or whatever. It's mostly the Vaishnava Achar. And perseverance in practice. Guru Maharaj was always absorbed in Krishna consciousness. There's a verse, Kurmana eva karmani. It is Bhagavatam 1.5.36. Narad is telling Vyasadeva that, we should render services to the Supreme Personality of Godhead. All the while, Anusmaranti, we should remember him. So Guru Maharaj used to tell us, be absorbed in Krishna consciousness. Even one time he told me, even if you want to do something for Krishna and no one agrees with you, still you want to do it, you do it. Even if you are alone. I remember how much he struggled against all odds to produce Abhay Charan. Many ISKCON leaders were against it. Yet Guru Maharaj stuck to his guns and did it for the pleasure of Prabhupada. He had his own way to serve Srila Prabhupada. So his achievements are outstanding. Falina Parichayate, we judge a tree by the fruits. If we list his achievements, it's beyond compare. First of all, translated the whole Bhagavatam into Bengali, then Abhay Charan, then ISKCON. Of course, prior to that, saving of New Mayapur. Maharaj told me personally that the fiercest battle of his life was saving New Mayapur. Extremely fierce battle against all odds. I'm writing a book about it, so you will know soon. And of course, ISKCON Ujjain. In 9-10 months, he built it up. So there's so many stories that come to mind. I can tell you one story that I saw with my own eyes. One time, I was serving Srila Prabhupada, Guru Maharaj in his quarters upstairs, as you know. in Mayapur. And one senior disciple of Guru Maharaj, a Bengali, he came to see Guru Maharaj, and he wanted to sever his relationship with Guru Maharaj. Can you imagine? He obviously wanted to retake initiation from Gaudiya Math. So he was seeking the blessings and the permission from Guru Maharaj to sever the knot, the initiation knot, and get his approval to be reinitiated. So Guru Maharaj was totally stern looking, not a word. He listened to him. And finally, Guru Maharaj told him, "You are disconnected from me now." So I felt very bad for this fellow because I knew him a little bit, and I could see he had been, by his own volition, he had been rejected by Guru Maharaj. Now, next thing over, this Prabhu went to see Puri Maharaj down the road, near to ISKCON in Mayapur. There is Bhakti Puri Maharaj. He lived up to 105-year-old. He left the world long back. And this Prabhu wanted to be reinitiated by him. So I had some spare time ahead of me, so I walked along with him to see Puri Maharaj. And then, obviously, this Bengali devotee, he emptied his bag, telling his grievances about ISKCON, and he was trying to rationalize the necessity for him to be reinitiated outside of ISKCON. And Puri Maharaj would not say, didn't say one word. Finally, this Prabhu finished his talk, and he's about to leave. He's about to leave now. And finally, Puri Maharaj asked him, "By the way, who is your guru?" So this Prabhu said, "His Holiness Bhakti Charu Maharaj." And then Puri Maharaj became enraged. He told him he's a sad guru. "I reject you also." So can you imagine the state of affair? This Prabhu got rejected by Guru Maharaj and got rejected also by him. This Puri Maharaj was very fond of Guru Maharaj. He used to go for 10 years in a row every day to see him. I would take him by car. So this is the state of affair. Even an Acharya, can you imagine, the disciple of Bhakti Siddhanta Sarasvati Thakur, he told us Guru Maharaj, Bhakti Charu Maharaj is a Sadguru. So who are we to discuss his position? So all we have to do is follow in his footsteps and try to imbibe his qualities. And this is the way to go. We cannot even imagine our good fortune. If you look at the journey of Guru Maharaj in Krishna consciousness, it's spotless, immaculate. There's not even a single spot. So this is the category of Guru Maharaj. He is extremely dear to Srila Prabhupada. He took sannyas after 6 months of his joining ISKCON. So Guru Maharaj used to say, "It's not because I'm simple that I'm a simpleton." I remember him saying that. Many people took him for granted, including disciples, because it's a quality of a Vaishnava, Saralata. Saralata means simple. We should not equate the two. Being simple doesn't mean being foolish. It's a quality, Saralata. So Guru Maharaj was very simple in his behavior, and he used to tell me, "Don't speak so much. If you don't speak much, when you speak, people will listen to you." So he portrayed himself, this is Acharya, by his behavior. He trained us up, especially in the beginning. We had ample time with him. He trained us up. How to serve prasad. I remember in Calcutta in 1990, how to serve prasad even. Everything was taken care of. He used to tell me, "Madhavendra, if you carry on, you will become expert. A pure devotee is expert in everything." So Guru Maharaj was expert in singing, in managing, in cooking. He was very caring. He would remember even the name of a bhakta after 10 years. You say when you are too close to your hand, you cannot see the whole size of your hand because it's so close to your face. So we are living history. It's a lila. ISKCON is the lila of Mahaprabhu, headed by Guru Srila Prabhupada. And then Guru Maharaj is one of these men. Any gurus will tell you the specialty of Bhakti Charu Maharaj is a Prabhupada man. He saved ISKCON in 94. Someone wanted to hand over the whole ISKCON to Narayan Maharaj. I was there. So Guru Maharaj practically saved ISKCON many times. So that is why we should always reminisce his valiant activities. And a day like this, we can touch base with him, open, reveal our mind, and ask him to help us out for shortcomings and drawbacks. So it's a matter of time before we rejoin him in some lila elsewhere. Anyway, I don't want to take much of your time. So let's help each other in spiritual life. Maharaj used to say, it's not how you start, it's how you finish. And we're getting closer to death. Each time the sun sets, it's -1. So Guru Maharaj used to tell us, prepare ante Narayan Smriti. And we have seen how himself, he left. He left single-handedly, but with Krishna. So just like Srila Prabhupada, he has showed us by examples. Hare Krishna, I'll stop here.
Thank you so much, Koji. So really, it was awesome. As Koji said, means really hearing from the senior devotees who spent a lot of time with Guru Maharaj is really, really enlightening. Thank you so much for sharing this wonderful pastimes of Guru Maharaj and the learnings you got from them. Now we will have Sutanvi Mataji, the
It's
message
all
bit
it
for a
down.
change. We will have Bengali
Sorry,
duet
Prabhu?
for 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
thank you for wonderful.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. All glories to Guru Maharaj. T'as mangé? Elle est partie très vite, hein, non? Comme elle est à la bouche, elle est partie.
Sutanvi Mataji.
হরে কৃষ্ণ সকল ভক্ত বৈষ্ণবীদের চরণে সশ্রদ্ধ প্রণাম এবং
Hare Krishna Prabhu, have you called my name?
No, Mataji, Sutanvi Mataji. Would you like to glorify too, Mataji?
No, sure. No, Prabhu. I thought you were calling me. I just wanted to reply back. No,
Okay.
carry on, Prabhu. Thank you
I
so
saw
much.
your message there at that time.
Yeah, yes. Thank you, Prabhu.
Okay.
Shall I continue, Prabhuji?
Yes, Mataji.
হরে কৃষ্ণ সকল বৈষ্ণব প্রভু মাতাজি সকলের চরণে সশ্রদ্ধ প্রণাম এবং অনেক ধন্যবাদ তরুণ কান্তি কৃষ্ণ দাস প্রভুজিকে আমাকে এই সুযোগ দেওয়ার জন্য। আজকে আমি গুরু মহারাজের সম্পর্কে যেটুকু বলবো সেটা হচ্ছে আমার স্পর্ধা, কারণ আমার কোনো সেরকম গুণ বা সে কোয়ালিটি যেটাকে বলে সেটা নেই গুরু মহারাজ সম্পর্কে বলা, কিন্তু আমার কিছু অনুভূতি আমি সকলের সঙ্গে ভাগ করে নিতে চাই। সর্বপ্রথম আমি শুরু করতে চাই গুরু মহারাজের প্রণাম মন্ত্র দিয়ে। নমো ওম বিষ্ণু পাদায় বিষ্ণু পৃষ্ঠায় ভূতলে ওম বিষ্ণু পাদায় বিষ্ণু পৃষ্ঠায় শ্রীমদ ভক্তিচারু গুরু মহারাজের অনেক করুণা কৃপার কথা আমরা সকলেই জানি। আর শ্রীমদ ভক্তিচারু গুরু মহারাজ অর্থাৎ আমার পরম পূজ্য পরম আরাধ্য গুরু মহারাজ সম্পর্কে ওনার এখানে গ্লোরিফিকেশন অর্থাৎ ওনার মহিমান্বিত করা, গুরু মহারাজকে মহিমান্বিত করা মানে সূর্যকে প্রদীপ দেখানোর মতো। সূর্যের নিজের মহিমা সব ভাবেই প্রকাশিত হয়, সূর্যকে আলাদা করে সূর্যকে মহিমান্বিত করতে হয় না। আমার গুরু মহারাজও ঠিক সেরকমই, সূর্যের মতন, ওনাকে আলাদা করে মহিমান্বিত করতে হয় না। কিন্তু গুরু মহারাজ ছিলেন অন্তর্যামী। ছিলেন বলাটা ভুল, গুরু মহারাজ অন্তর্যামী। হয়তো আমাদের জড় ইন্দ্রিয় দিয়ে আমরা গুরু মহারাজকে এখন দেখতে পাচ্ছি না, কিন্তু এখনো উনি ঠিক আমাদের প্রত্যেকের সঙ্গে সর্বক্ষণ উনি ওনার আশীর্বাদ আমাদের উপরে দিচ্ছেন, এবং আমাদের যত রকমের সুবিধা অসুবিধা দ্বন্দ্ব এমন ভক্তিপথে এগোতে গিয়ে অনেক রকমের অসুবিধার সম্মুখীন হচ্ছি, গুরু মহারাজ যেন প্রতি পদে প্রতি সময় গুরু মহারাজ সেগুলো আমাদেরকে সমাধান দিয়ে দিচ্ছেন। সত্যি গুরু মহারাজের আমরা জানি যে গুরু মহারাজের বপু সেবা থেকেও বাণী সেবা অনেক বেশি। বপু সেবা করার সৌভাগ্য আমার হয়নি প্রত্যক্ষভাবে, কিছু পরোক্ষ সেবাতে ছিলাম। গুরু মহারাজের আমরা যে বপু সেবাটা করতে পারছি, সেই আমি বলতে চাই গুরু মহারাজের অন্তর্যামী গুরু মহারাজ। আমার আজকের যে আমি যেটা বলবো সেটা শীর্ষক হচ্ছে গুরু মহারাজ অন্তর্যামী। আমার খুব মনে পড়ে যখন আমার দীক্ষার দিন, তার আগে আমি জানতাম দীক্ষার সময় আমাদের প্রত্যেকের নাম চয়ন গুরু মহারাজ করেন ঠিকই, কিন্তু সেগুলো কম্পিউটারাইজ ভাবে লিখিত ভাবে আসে। কিন্তু আমার মনের খুব ইচ্ছা ছিল যে আমার যে দীক্ষিত নাম হবে গুরু মহারাজ যেন সেই নামটা নিজে হাতে লেখেন। তো দীক্ষার সকালবেলা অনেক ভোরবেলা থেকে আমরা বসে আছি, গুরু মহারাজ এসছেন, দীক্ষার প্রক্রিয়া বলে উনি দীক্ষার প্রক্রিয়া চলছে এবং যখন দীক্ষার প্রক্রিয়া হতে হতে আমার সেই শুভক্ষণ এলো, আমি গুরু মহারাজের সামনে গিয়ে উপস্থিত হলাম। গুরু মহারাজ দেখলেন, দেখে বললেন, এ কি, এ তো একজন মহিলা, এখানে পুরুষ নাম কিভাবে হলো এটা? সেই কাগজটা গুরু মহারাজ নিজে হাতে, ওই নাম পুরুষ কোনো প্রভুর নাম হয়েছিল সেটা কেটে আমার নাম সুতন্নী ছিল, গুরু মহারাজ তার সঙ্গে সুতন্নী রাধিকা দেবীদাসী যোগ করলেন, এবং ভক্তিপ্রেম মহারাজও ছিলেন ওখানে উপস্থিত। আমার আমি তখন গুরু মহারাজ আমার সঙ্গে কথা বলছেন, আমার দিকে তাকিয়ে আছেন, কিন্তু আমার চোখে সবকিছু যেন ঝাপসা হয়ে যাচ্ছে যে এই তুমি অন্তর্যামী। আমি বাড়িতে দীক্ষা হবে ওই সময় থেকে মনে মনে খালি ভাবতাম, যদি গুরু মহারাজ লিখতেন আমার নামটা, যদি গুরু মহারাজ লিখতেন আমার নামটা। আজ সত্যি তাই হলো, আমি ওটা সংরক্ষণ করে রেখে দিয়েছি। এত মূল্যবান, অমূল্য ওই জিনিস, ওর কোনোভাবে আমি প্রকাশ করতে পারবো না, আমি শব্দ চয়নও করতে পারছি না কিভাবে প্রকাশ করব সেই মুহূর্ত, সেই দিন গুরু মহারাজ নিজে হাতে আমার নামটি লিখলেন এবং আমাকে মালা এবং কাগজটি দিলেন। এরকম আরো অনেক অনেক ঘটনা যে গুরু মহারাজের অন্তর্যামী, ছোট 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 অনেক কিছু, এমন কিছু সময় গেছে জীবনে ভীষণ ভীষণ মানসিক দ্বন্দ্ব, ভীষণ অসুবিধা, কিন্তু গুরু মহারাজের কাছে পৌঁছানোর মতন সেরকম তো আমার মধ্যে সেরকম গুণাবলী নেই, কিভাবে গুরু মহারাজের কাছে পৌঁছবো? হ্যাঁ, গুরু মহারাজ পটচিত্রে সর্বদা আমার আসনে ঠাকুর ঘরে রয়েছেন। আমি ওখানে বসে গুরু মহারাজের কাছে বলছি, গুরু মহারাজ আপনিও না, আমি খুব মন খুলে বলছি, আমাকে অপরাধ আমার ক্ষমা করবেন, আমি এইভাবে বলছি, গুরু মহারাজ জানো এরকম হচ্ছে, গুরু মহারাজ জানো ওরকম হচ্ছে, আমি ভক্তিপথে এই অসুবিধা আসছে, বা আমার সাংসারিক জীবনে এই অসুবিধে হচ্ছে, আমার এরকম হচ্ছে, কি হবে সবকিছু প্রত্যেকটা জিনিস প্রতিকূলে, কখনো আমি গীতা খুলে, কখনো ভাগবতম খুলে, বা কখনো গুরু মহারাজের ইউটিউবে গুরু মহারাজের কিছু আমি খুলেছি, আমি সেখানে উত্তর পাচ্ছি গুরু মহারাজ বলছেন। এমনকি যখন গুরু মহারাজ অপ্রকট লীলায় প্রবেশ করলেন, ভীষণ মন খারাপ, মানে সে সময় কিছুতেই বুঝিয়ে উঠতে পারবো না কিরকম কি চলছে। কোন মানে ভগবানকে ভোগ লাগানো হচ্ছে, প্রসাদ তুলছি, কিন্তু সে প্রসাদটা নেওয়ার ইচ্ছাটুকু পর্যন্ত চলে গেছে, প্রসাদ নেওয়ার ইচ্ছেও নেই। এরকম ভাবে বেশ 3 দিন হয়ে গেছে। আমার বাড়ির লোকও আমাকে বলছে, বা আমার প্রভুজিও বলছেন যে গুরু মহারাজ থাকলে কি বলতেন, তোমরা কি ঠিক মতন কিছু পাচ্ছ না, কিছু পাচ্ছ না। সত্যি ইচ্ছা করছে না, একেবারে নিরম্ব উপবাস করিনি, কিন্তু প্রসাদ পাওয়ার, যে প্রসাদ নেওয়া যতটা ইচ্ছা নিচ্ছি না। আমি একদিন আবার গুরু মহারাজের এক কথা খুব চিন্তা করছি, এবং এই ঘটনাটা বললে আমি জানি না কিভাবে সবাই আপনারা গ্রহণ করবেন। মোবাইলে এমনি গুরু মহারাজের একটা কীর্তন চলছিল, আর আমি গুরু মহারাজের জন্য আর ভগবানের জন্য ভোগ প্রস্তুত করছিলাম। নেটওয়ার্ক চলে যায়, ভজনটা বন্ধ হয়ে যায়, তো আমিও কাজে ব্যস্ত হয়ে যাই। আর যে ফোনটাকে বন্ধ করতে হবে বা কিছু, সেটা আমি খেয়াল করিনি। হঠাৎ করে মানে কতক্ষণ এরকম বন্ধ ফোনটা আমি বলতে পারবো না, আমার ভোগ বানানো পুরো তৈরি হয়ে যায়, আমি সেগুলো পরিবেশন করে প্রসাদ লাগিয়ে কীর্তন করে নিবেদন করে প্রসাদ তুলে যখন এনেছি এবং প্রসাদ ডিস্ট্রিবিউট করব করে পারছি, আমার বাড়ির লোকজন এবং 2জন গেস্ট এসছিলেন, বৈষ্ণব এসছিলেন এক চক্রাধাম থেকে, তাদের জন্য হঠাৎ গুরু মহারাজের গলায় ঠিক সেইটা, ওই কথাটাই, হরে কৃষ্ণ, তোমরা প্রসাদ পেয়েছো। আমি চিৎকার করে উঠেছি, আজও আমার আই এম গেটিং গুজবাম্পস, আমার আজকে সারা গায়ে আমার কাটা দিচ্ছে। আমি চিৎকার করেছি, গুরু মহারাজ তোমরা প্রসাদ পেয়েছো। আমি ভুলতে পারবো না, আমি রান্নাঘরের মধ্যে আমি পুরো হাওয়া করে কেঁদে ফেলেছি। এক মাতাজি এসেছিলেন, যে মাতাজি আমার কান্না শুনে দৌড়ে এসে, মাতাজি ভেবেছেন যে কিছু হয়েছে, আমার কেটে গেছে নাকি বা পড়ে গেছে, মাতাজি ইউনিট হেল্প, কিছু হয়েছে। আমি কি বলবো মাতাজিকে, আমি ফোনের সামনে দাঁড়িয়ে, আমি কাঁদছি, রান্নাঘরে একটা তাকের মধ্যে ফোনটা রাখা থাকে, আমি কাঁদছি ওখানে দাঁড়িয়ে দাঁড়িয়ে। আজকেও আমি বলতে পারছি না, আমার কণ্ঠ রোধ হয়ে আসছে। সত্যি আজ মানে গুরু মহারাজের ব্যাস পুজোতে আসতাম, গুরু মহারাজ বলতেন ব্যাস পুজো মানে আত্মনিবেদন। জানি না আত্মনিবেদন করতে পেরেছি কিনা, চেষ্টা করছি। সত্যি কৃষ্ণকে জানার বা চেনার বোঝার মতন আমার মধ্যে কিচ্ছু নেই। আমি খালি আপনাকে জানি গুরু মহারাজ, এবং আপনার নামে আপনার নামে প্রভুপাদের তরিতে আপনি তুলে দিয়েছেন, আমি সেই প্রভুপাদের তরিতে আছি, এবং আমি জানি না আর কিচ্ছু জানি না, আমি খালি এই ইস্কন নামক তরিতেই আপনার হাত ধরেই থাকতে চাই। আজকে এই এতটুকুই আমার নিবেদন। আমি যদি অপরাধ কিছু হয়ে থাকে বলতে প্রত্যেকের কাছে আমি ক্ষমা চেয়ে নেব, এবং সকলকে অনেক ধন্যবাদ ধৈর্য ধরে আমার মতন সাধারণ মানুষের কাছে এতটুকু শোনার জন্য। হরে কৃষ্ণ, হরি বল। বাঞ্ছা কল্পতরুভ্যশ্চ কৃপা সিন্ধুভ্যশ্চ পতিতানাং পাবনেভ্যো বৈষ্ণবেভ্যো নমঃ।
Thank you so much, Mataji. It was really, I saw that many devotees were sharing the heart. That one thing was, they liked a lot this offering. So just, I am not a Bengali, but still whatever I heard, I will summarize little bit in English. So Maharaji started, means her glorification theme was Guru Maharaj's Antaryami. So Mataji had a desire that whenever her initiation should be there, the Guru Maharaj should write her name by his hand. And same thing happened. Guru Maharaj, by considering that it is Prabhu's name was given. So Guru Maharaj by his own hand written Mataji's name, Sutani Radhika Devidasi, and then gave to her. So that was her desire. And Guru Maharaj was Antaryami, so he could read the heart, and she got that. And another pastime she shared, one time she was offering hope, but somehow the network gone and Kirtan stopped. But then when after some hours she was distributing prasad, Guru Maharaj suddenly a voice came from the mobile that, are you all taking prasad? Have you all taken prasad? So like that she shared the wonderful pastimes. It was very heart touching. Thank you so much, Sutani Mataji, for sharing this wonderful pastime. Okay, now we will hear from Ishwari Radhika Mataji. So Shri Radhika Mataji is from Shamnagar, Kolkata. So whole family is devotee, and her mother, she cooks well, and she is known for near Panihat devotee temple. So every devotee is like the prasadam from her hand. And Mataji also very wonderfully practices devotee, and her sister and Prabhuji, her brother-in-law, he serves a lot in the Ujjain, in Mayapur. Whenever there will be festival, he arranges everything and does everything for it. Guru Maharaj used to like pizza from his hand. So we'll hear from Mataji. Hare Krishna. You are not audible, Mataji. Just Hare Krishna was audible. Now you can- Yeah, now it's audible.
Hare Krishna. First of all, I want to say I'm very, very unqualified to speak here amidst all such senior devotees. Are you able to hear me?
Yes, Mataji, it's very low voice. If you can remove that earphone, you can speak direct.
Hare Krishna.
Wait, better now.
Okay. Hare Krishna. Dandavat Pranam to all dear devotees. First of all, I want to say I am very much unqualified to speak here amidst all such senior devotees. My legs and hands are trembling. What do I say? All devotees are so senior and have served and still serving Guru Maharaj in wonderful ways. I am nothing and no one. And who am I? What do I know about Guru Maharaj to speak about him? But since I got this opportunity, I will just try to say something, not about Guru Maharaj, rather to Guru Maharaj on this day. So there will be a lot of mistakes. Please forgive me. And I hope Guru Maharaj also forgives me for this audacity that I have taken up. Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Krishna Bhutale Srimati Bhakti Charu Swami Niti Namine Siddha Cheta Shukranita Vagdinam Charashaputam Prabhupada Prana Nomi Bhakti Charu Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Krishna Bhutale Srimati Bhakti Vedanta Swami Niti Namine Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Pracharini Nidvisheshu Shnivadi Paschatya Dishtarini. So I will just read my written offering that I have written for Guru Maharaj on this day. Dear Guru Maharaj, Hare Krishna. Please accept my most humble obeisances unto the dust of your divine lotus feet. All glories to Srila Prabhupada, all glories to your holiness, all glories to your immense grace. Guru Maharaj, every year when I sit to write an offering to you, all the instances of your causeless mercy towards me and the sweet memories of our personal exchanges come to my mind and in front of my sight like a flashback, starting from your wishes on my birthdays, getting Mahaprasad from your hands in your quarters at Shridham Mayapur, your garlands, your kind emails, your association, and at times just your glance and smile. Guru Maharaj, my mere words can never be enough to glorify a personality like you. I have no qualification to write anything about you. So I here choose to write to you, speak my heart out to you on this very special day. I'm such a fallen and ordinary being that when a personality like you even passes by me, casting a merciful glance, giving a sweet smile, or just nodding your head, looking at me, my entire life seems successful. Guru Maharaj, how do I express to you what an important and precious position you hold in my life? Since a very young age, my only desire was to serve you personally, like drafting mails for you, carry your things, etc., which I have heard other devotees doing. How foolish I was to think that I could do these things for you. But I did not get any such opportunity, and I still aspire to be able to serve you someday in wonderful ways, which I have not been able to do till now. You have just disappeared from my mundane vision, but your mercy still works, which keeps me going. Guru Maharaj, you have taken us by the hand and brought us closer to Srila Prabhupada. By Srila Prabhupada's and your causeless mercy, I have got an opportunity to reside in Sridham Mayapur, where you are eternally present, and serve in Srila Prabhupada's school, Bhakti Vedanta National School. This is a new inclusion to my every year offering that this time by your mercy I am serving in this school. Thank you, Guru Maharaj, for giving me this unimaginable opportunity to stay in the Dham and serve the devotees. Thank you, Guru Maharaj, for always guiding me in what to do next and answering my questions, which I couldn't even ask you at every step. My list of thank you to you is unending, and I really want it never to get end. Guru Maharaj, you taught us how simple and easy this process of Krishna consciousness is. Though it is the most confidential knowledge, yet you presented it in the most lovely way that the only thing we have to do is to love Krishna. It is as simple as that. Anything else can be hard, but loving someone cannot be. So you made me aware that Krishna's love for us is unconditional, and just that we have to love him back. Even you said that if we don't know how to love him, don't have any taste to love Krishna, in that case, we can just pray to him. Krishna, I don't know how to love you. Please allow me to love you. You showed us how to pray to Krishna. You have said that we should try to do our duty with the best of our capacity and rest depend on Krishna. Because without Krishna's mercy, we are nothing. I don't know that I will ever be able to do things in this way or not, but one thing that I strongly believe is that without your mercy, I am nothing. I'm not being able to do anything for you or the way as taught and expected by you. But my only hope is that if you bestow your mercy on me, then everything will be perfect. And someday I will also be able to become what you want me to become, that is, a good devotee. Guru Maharaj, it is said that on the day of the Vaishnava's Vyasa Puja, he or she is exceptionally more merciful. As it is, you are already a perpetual ocean of mercy. Yet on this auspicious occasion of your Vyasa Puja, I heartily pray to you that please accept me as a speck of dust at your lotus feet. Keep me at the shelter of your lotus feet engaged in your service, in Srila Prabhupada's service and in the service of Vaishnavas, always with a humble heart and free from the desire for recognition. The scriptures proclaim that only by the mercy of the spiritual master one can get the mercy of Krishna. And without the mercy of the spiritual master, there is no other hope. Yasya prasadat bhagavat prasado, yasya prasadan nagati kutopi. Your causeless mercy is my only hope. Please bestow your mercy on me so that I never ever leave the shelter of ISKCON, lotus feet of Srila Prabhupada, and your lotus feet. Give me the strength to stay fixed up in my spiritual conviction and practice this wonderful process with humility and sincerity. Give me the strength and intelligence to serve nicely in this school. Give me the capacity so that I can take up your mercy wholeheartedly and follow all your instructions, making them my life and soul. Chant the holy names of the Lord without offenses. Stay in Dham with the proper mood and stay away from committing Vaishnava Aparadh. Last but not the least, I would offer that same prayer that I do always, all the moments. Allow me to dedicate my entire life to Krishna and to you. Please keep me always at your lotus feet, my eternal shelter. Rest, you know it all. Your most insignificant servant, Ishwari Radhikadas. Thank you. Hare
Yes,
Krishna.
Mataji. Thank you so much. It was wonderful offering.
Prabhu, and to all the devotees behind this arrangement, thank you so much for this opportunity.
Thank you, Mataji. It was wonderful offering you read and shared with us. And now we will have the Mahabhagavati Mataji. And I'm sorry for the audience, we might be late, but thank you for being here. And okay, Mahabhagavati Mataji. And after that, if anybody want to glorify Sri Guru Maharaj, please let me know so that I will include their name too. Thank you. Hare Krishna. And now the
Hare
glorification session for Guru Maharaj is started by Srila Prabhupada disciples. that is online too. So we'll hear from devotees and then you can see there once the session is complete. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Bhakti. Thank you, Prabhuji, for providing this opportunity to talk a few words. Am I audible clearly?
Yes, Mother.
Now is it audible?
Yes, Mother.
I'm thankful to you for providing this opportunity to speak a few words for Bhakti Charu Guru Maharaj. Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Pristhaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Charu Swami Niti Namine Snigdha Cheta Shukraneta Bhagni Nancha Rashapritam Prabhupada Gataprana Naumi Bhakti Charu. Actually, though I am not being initiated by him, I was an inspired disciple of him. I would like to share a few things. Like, I haven't seen him face to face, like all the devotees. I started journey from during the lockdown. We were sent from hostels to home, and while at home, I told my mother, "Don't do anything for me extra. I will take prashadam, whatever you people do take." Till then, I was a hardcore non-veg person, just chanting two malas, 2 rounds of malas only. But after that, my Bhakti Charu Guru Maharaj ji started Uddhav Gita online during the lockdown. My mother asked me to put the Zoom on so that everyone can hear. And in the meantime, I slipped off to do yoga. From the room where I used to do yoga, voice of Bhakti Charu Guru Maharaj used to come to my ears. I heard a few things, understanding less and hearing a bit. After a few days, I started skipping the yoga and started sitting in front and listening to his class. I don't know till then, and as of now also, I don't know that these pure souls have that much power to deviate a person from such a bad background to a good one. Like in a 7 day, I used to take non-veg for 6 days at least, both the time, day and night. My mother asked me a lot of time that don't take non-veg, and whenever she talked about it, I switch off the phone, not to talk to him, cut off the phone. From there to sitting and listening to Guru Maharaj Ji was really a very good time. I didn't knew the person from in front, but the first person I love in ISKCON was Bhakti Charu Guru Maharaj. I love that person from core of my heart. During that phase, I was still not a full-fledged devotee. I still crave for non-veg and all. My mother, because I told my mother not to do extra effort for me, so during the Ekadashi, I used to take Ekadashi Prasadam without understanding the importance of the Ekadashi. And after ending of the lockdown, I asked my mother that universities they're calling us back now. Then how will I perform Ekadashi? I will leave Ekadashi. You ask Prabhuji, who is our spiritual teacher, master. I used to ask my mother, you ask Prabhuji, that what shall I do? What shall I do? I talked these words to my mother for 3 to 4 days. And now I'm getting goosebumps about that. After 4 days, during the class of the Uddhav Gita, Guru Maharaj Ji took out that point. From the point was nowhere there, but he, by one or the other words, spoke that uh, whosoever have started knowing or unknowingly Ekadashi from 8 to 80 should not leave. Please don't leave. And he explained the importance of Ekadashi. At that day, I didn't knowing this person. I stood in front of my mobile, virtually in front of Bhakti Charu Guru Maharaj. I told myself that either doing the thing knowingly or unknowingly, I have started Ekadashi, and today, by knowing, I won't leave it. Never ever in my life, I won't believe in this Ekadashi celebration. My life actually changed a lot after that. I started knowing this person, Bhakti Charu Guru Maharaj, from my mother. After that, she every day recited the book that Karuna Sindhu. Part of it, my mother used to tell me every night while sleeping. I really find that a person how can a person be this much multitasking, this much quality, if it is not of God's grace? Actually, I became a devotee due to Bhakti Charu Guru Maharaj. I am not, I haven't got initiated from him. I got initiated from Loknath Swami Maharaj on 2024. But that doesn't make any difference to me till now. Still now, during offering puja or prasad, offering bhog to God, I start with Bhakti Charu Guru Maharaj's prayer, then Loknath Swami Maharaj's prayer, then keep on going, following the steps. Still now, by mistake, sometime I tell Loknath Swami Maharaj, but for Bhakti Charu Guru Maharaj, I never forget to use the term Guru Maharaj. Still now, I know it's my fault, but still, I really feel, I never felt that he have left this world. His lecture, his kirtans, when I see on YouTube, now he becomes still alive for me. Like Prabhupada ji have told that two sevas are there, one Bopu and other one is, I forgot the term. But things have not been changed. And even during his illness, during the Corona period, from Mayapur, when circulation was circulated from to all the temples, that all the devotees please chant for him, and the extra chanting was counted and offered in the yaga that was performed daily at Mayapur temple. At that period, I didn't chanted 16 rounds till then, but for Guru Maharaj Ji, I used to chant whatever chanting I used to do for mine. I did, and after that I chanted for Bhakti Charu Guru Maharaj also for his betterment of health. Whenever I still hear his lectures, now it's so simple yet so deep. Really, a very kind person, and few teachings of his touched my heart. That don't leave ISKCON, even if I won't be able to go back to Godhead. I will take you all to Prabhupada through the back door. These teachings of his really touched my heart, and I'm really a very fallen soul of his that I'm talking here. But and one more thing, after he's going back to Godhead, I went to Mayapur with my mother, and there at that time Bhakti Charu Maharaj was there. He was delivering a lecture at the quarter of Bhakti Charu Guru Maharaj. I went there attending that class, and I saw somewhere above the shelf his coffin from within which he was brought to Mayapur from US. I kept on saying that when the class was going on, I don't know what was the class going on, and I kept seeing that coffin, and later asked Bhakti Prem Maharaj, was that the box? He confirmed that yes, it's the box. That has been restored somewhere else as of now, but it broke my heart actually. And as still now, it's unbelievable that he's not here. He is here, hearing me all the time. Whenever I pray to him, I started little preaching. I'm not that much a patient, but I started little preaching. And before preaching, I always ask Guru Maharaj, please help me say right things to the devotees. So he always hears to me whenever he is. And like I feel like every problem ask, please help me, Guru Maharaj, please help me, Guru Maharaj, please help me. Every time I ask for it, I seek for his help now, he is there. Thanks to this session, I am from Kolkata, but due to my work, I stay in a place where no ISKCON temple is there, and I haven't got any of these. I stay at Karnal due to my work, and haven't got any of these whatever the celebrations going on in the temple. I'm very thankful to Tarun Kanti Prabhu for arranging this session so that I can hear at least all the devotees are speaking their heart out. I'm very thankful to all the devotees for sharing their experiences and their meetings with Guru Maharaj. Thanks to all. Hare Krishna. Dandavat Pranam.
So much for sharing so deep and wonderful passion of the Guru Maharaj. It was really deep to hear how the Guru Maharaj classes transfer you and make you the devotee, and now you are initiated devotee. That's wonderful. And Mataji is supposed to speak in Bengali. Then I thought all sessions will be in English. So I said, if possible, if you can speak in English, and she spoke in English and conveyed it very nicely. Thank you, Mataji, for sharing this. So as the Srila Guru Maharaj glorification by Srila Prabhupada disciple and everyone started, so we can move there. But one Nilambari Mataji was there, but due to office she couldn't come. Let me see if I can quickly complete her offering, and then we will move there because she was enrolled, and let's complete her so that that should be good. So from behalf of Nilambari Mataji, I am going to read. Respected devotees, please accept my humble obeisances. All glory to Srila Prabhupada. Today, on this most auspicious occasion of Vyas Puja of His Holiness Bhakti Charu Swami Maharaj, we have gathered together to offer our love, gratitude, and heartfelt prayers at His divine lotus feet. Maharaj was the most beloved disciple of Srila Prabhupada, who dedicated his entire life to spreading Krishna consciousness with humility, compassion, and sweetness. He is not only carried forward Srila Prabhupada's mission, but he also touched the hearts of thousands of devotees with his affectionate dealing, soul stirring stirring kirtans, and profound wisdom. Vyas Puja is not only a celebration of spiritual master's life, but also an opportunity for us to learn from his example. By remembering and glorifying Maharaj, we purify our consciousness and strengthen our relationship with Guru Maharaj. May we always keep Guru Maharaj's instructions alive in our heart so that his love, compassion, and devotion continue to guide us the path of Guru and Gauranga. Though I am unqualified, but with folded hands, I place this small offering of words at your feet on this Vyas Puja, and I have feel faith that by your blessings, I can walk steady on the path of devotion. Your fallen servant, Nilamari Shama Devidasi Kulkarni. So Mataji might have prepared something else, but at the session was going on, Mataji shared this wonderful written offering by her hand. So that was wonderful. I think she is sister-in-law or something of Mahabhagavati Mataji. So wonderful offering by Mataji. Thank you so much. And everybody, thank you so much for patiently hearing and being here. So from starting, we heard wonderful pastimes of Guru Maharaj. Wonderfully, Prabhuji, wonderful pastimes from the means like Mataji shared how the secret of success in spiritual life is quite means sorry. Yeah. So deep offering of Devishri Mataji, and then about chanting 64 rounds by Ramanand Prabhu, that was wonderful, and Guru Maharaj so shared. Then how we directly Guru Maharaj we pray, Guru Maharaj with us, and if you pray to Guru Maharaj, his guidance will be there, his mercy will be there always. So lovingly to share. Then some different points from the different devotees like perfection of Guru Maharaj, how the particular about etiquettes about Guru Maharaj, Shamal Krishna who shared about Shamal Kishore who shared about pastime of Maharaj, about offering of Danvat. Then Praneshwar who shared one should be a first class Grahastha Guru Maharaj wanted. Guru wanted to go deep and understand the first class first and be automatically present. So that was wonderful point. Then deep and strict knowledge, and then Madan Puripu, wonderful shared expert conduct with devotees, and then pledge of how never do anything that will spoil the Srila Prabhupada's reputation, and perseverance in practice. And then Kumar shared about the new in the Mayapur pastime. And then Shilpa, one duty shared about the one Bengali disciple came to serve Shilpa relationship with Shilpa Maharaj. Prabhuji only shared. So Guru told him that he wanted to disconnect it from disciple wanted to get disconnected from him. So Guru okay, get disconnected. Then Puri Maharaj also, when he heard it's the Guru Maharaj's name, he said, you don't know who is your Guru Maharaj, huh? And he also rejected him. So like that wonderful pastime, all devotees shared. And then wonderful pastimes about how the Guru Maharaj Antaryami from the Srila Mataji of Hindi, about wonderful qualities of Mataji also shared how her heart was transferred by Sri Guru Maharaj lecture. So it was wonderful, awesome session. Thank you so much, everyone, for your participation. So now Sri Prabhupada disciples and devotees are glorifying the Guru Maharaj. So you can all hear that on the Bhakti Charu Swami channel of YouTube channel. Thank you so much for giving the opportunity. Serve you all, and all goes to Maharaj and Premadaspur. They have specially conducted this, and this the medium sitting here and just talking. So by all of their mercy and their arrangement, we are conducting this session, and all goes to Shri Guru Maharaj. Shri Srimad Bhakti Charu Swami Guru Maharaj ki jai, Jagat Guru Srila Prabhupada ki jai, Samvat Bhakta Vrinda ki jai, Jai Gaur Premanand. Hare Hare.